Hey Grace, how you doing? Uh, this is going to be an interesting setup for me today. So it's going to be interesting. Yep, it's time for me. It's not just for me this time. It's for Ian and I. So this is going to be interesting. I am going to be setting up my phone on the other one. So yeah, this is going to be interesting to say the least. I just did one, but the heck? I have no idea. I got to find out where it went to. There it is. I don't know. I just said something else. Hey, Mandy, how you doing? Okay, just give me a moment. I'm trying to do something real quick. I gotta share something. What am I doing? Do the invite thing. Okay, yeah, there it is. I gotta send it somewhere. Gotta send it somewhere. Gotta find it. Gotta find it. There we go. Gotta find it. That's not what I wanted to do. I'm entering my own broadcast, folks. If you're wondering if I could show you guys on my phone what we got over there. Let me shut this light off. This light is annoying. There we go. Hey, Evan, how you doing? Well, that's okay. That's okay. That's fine. But you're showing off another thrift store find, which is nothing wrong with that, bud. Okay?
No, I'm not showing this one off. This one just because I'm cold.
Well, there's that too. Well, actually, we got 4 people in here right now. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 3 people. Sorry, so far, and I'm waiting for my.
I'm sure for somebody to show up.
Yeah, me. And
Cliff.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find that part.
I'll try this again, see if I can get myself in here.
Is that my chair back?
No.
Oh, she's asking Mac.
No, I know. I was answering for Mac. And the answer is no. Can I have it, Mac? It's his.
Is that what you think?
Hmm?
What you looking for?
Oh, one Dad's part for his stand.
Boy.
Oh, that's a big boy.
Okay, I might have to put some. Okay, there we go. Yay, we can see. Oh, this way. I got the camera reversed. Okay, I can do that. Okay, folks. It's going to be interesting. Okay, I'm waiting for other people to show up. Then I get started on this.
Can you hand me that part that's in the cup right there?
Sorry about the volume, guys. I got my volume off. I'm just not sure what's going on. Sorry about the mess, too. So I'm going to have to cover that up for temporarily. I'll stop my cam until then. Echo. Yes, I know. But Ian's all ready to go. Almost. What are you looking for, Ben? That's, oh yeah, I don't know. It's probably be over here because this is where it dropped.
Oh no, it could be over here too.
Okay. I'm just going to walk over with my phone, bud. You see. Oh, that's a broken piece of my charger. Let's see here. Yeah, I know. It's a little weird, isn't it? It's also weird to see myself like this. There we go. Or like that. There you go. Ian's looking for something in particular. I'm not sure what exactly, but we'll find it tomorrow, Ian. Bad?
Okay.
We'll find it tomorrow. I was waiting for everybody, especially the one person to show up.
Yeah.
Well, he did have to work, so I don't know if he can make it, but I'm hoping he can. Take that to the kitchen, man. Okay, folks, sorry about that. It's going to be interesting. We need a few more people in here that we can get started. We got a nice little display set up over here. I'm going to use my phone to show you. Let me see. Okay, I'm still getting echo here. It won't let me shut my speakers off, which is really bizarre. Okay, I still got that one. Dang it. Oh, I got an idea. Yeah, it's gonna be weird. Be right back. I'm hoping what I'm doing now is going to help out. So if you guys are interested, I can give you some hints, but the main discussion is going to be by Ian. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different things he wants to show off. Okay. I don't know if that helps you guys. If you hear an echo, let me know. Evan, can you hear an echo? Andy, echo? Yes? No? Welcome back, Race. I'm trying something different with my phone for I can show off the pictures of Ian's stuff.
Hi. Oh, I'm sorry. There you go.
Huh. Okay. Ian, he's not here right now, but you want to show off some of your stuff? Okay. Ian's on the way. You guys get a preview. What yeah. So this is what's gonna. Okay. Oop, pardon the mess. I'm waiting for Ian to get in here. I'm not sure if you guys could hear him say he's on his way. He had about $50 plus to shop around with, and using several different thrift store, he actually found some really good finds. Some eclectic, some really cool. So it's up to him to tell you the rest. You ready, bud? You can go stand over there if you want. He's never ready.
I'm never ready. I'm not prepared.
Full screen. Okay, I can do that. Okay. I'm waiting for Ian. So hold on. Okay, so hopefully this will work. Oh, he's got more items like what? More items out on the table. Yeah, I set the table up for this. And I want to apologize for yesterday's live stream. I had no idea that the person who I invited up on panel was going to do that, so my apologies to everybody. That live stream has been deleted. All that stuff is. Oh, please wait his boots are. But I go barefoot all the time. Okay. You're never ready. Okay. Now, we're not sure about the actual price on some of them. Well, Ian does, but I don't. So we're just going to have to play it by ear. I think that's everything, bud, isn't it? Minus the chicken strips you bought for yourself. Okay. He bought himself some food during the week. And he did get to use his new fishing pole today. So he had fun with that. Okay. Cliff's here, bud. He'll be right here. He's getting his boots on. He wants to be presentable.
No.
Come on, it's not that cold in here. No, it's just not that cold. You ready? You don't need it. You got that thermal on. What do you need to take off? Okay. Here we go. Let me mute my mic on my laptop so I can not get echo that way.
I got no sound, brother. I can't hear squat.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Now, here's the things that Ian's found. I'm gonna go back on a full stream for Ian. Okay.
That's fine.
Okay, hold on. Please forgive the mess. Okay. Ian, say hi to Cliff.
Hi, Cliff.
Turn around the face.
Hi, Cliff.
Okay.
How's it going, Ian?
Just how's it going?
Pretty good.
Okay. Here.
Come on.
Okay. You don't want to talk? You go away. You're behind the camera.
Yeah.
Okay. Show them the big thing first.
Well,
As you can see, you got 2 cots. How much was it?
$12.50.
$12.50 of military cots.
Oh, hold on. This should be.
Oh yeah, it came in this sea bag. So we think they're Navy. Okay, what else?
Those are, if that says a sea bag, those are probably Navy ship cots.
Most likely. This one here has some damage on the canvas, so we're going to see about getting it either get repaired or replaced. But the frames are good, and the price, we're getting 2 for the price of 1. That's pretty good.
We're going to the end pieces.
You picked them up over at Clickmania, right?
Mm-hmm.
Since you have those cots, check to see if that other canvas cot setup will fit on that one, because you remember you're missing the cross pieces.
We tried the cross pieces on the other one. They're too short.
Those are
No.
With,
Try the bed itself on one of these ones.
They want to try the canvas on this.
yeah, I'll try that later, but right now I can't get it off.
Oh yes, it's all interconnected. They can't take it off. But
Gotcha.
we do have a friend who's a woodworker. We can take the end pieces, these right here,
And have them double size it.
and make one a little longer. So you can take the copy it. So that way it will fit. Okay. Also, he picked up. Yeah, you talk about it. This is your stuff.
No, I don't remember half the stuff on there. Well, I know that the speakers I'm using.
Yeah, that's what. It's just a box that he's got for his computer. We got these level bass jacks, gaming speakers, and he got them for
$10.
$10 for those.
Nice.
$9.99. He picked up a knife
$12.50, I think.
for $12.50. His pouch, you already know about. But those people who haven't seen it, yeah, we got more right over here.
That's
I'm gonna go over here a little bit so you can see the couch a little bit better. Yeah. Yeah, it's got some
Arena Curtis.
arrows on there, a bone button. Inside is blue.
there you go.
Here, hold it. You can model this.
No, I don't want to be a model.
I would needs hold it up.
But you're so pretty.
Why?
He is pretty. It's got a little pouch which I think would be good for like a pocket watch or something.
No, it doesn't fit. I tried.
What, pocket watch?
Yeah, I have a pocket watch. It doesn't fit.
This is all hand stitched, folks.
That's it.
Really nice.
So it's supposed to be.
All hand stitched. Really cool.
Yeah, it's supposed to be bigger. See?
Yeah. I turn my flashlight on. Might give you a little bit more light. Oh, there we go. Try that. Oh, there we go. Yeah. That's the type of. You can see it in there now. And like I said, this is the cost. It does have some bleaching damage or something.
And it almost looks like they bleached something out of it.
Yeah. Ian has a thing for weakness or.
I tried not to get him not to show it. No. He's stubborn.
Yes, I have. But Those are Ian's finds. What he got with his birthday money. What do you guys think?
I think the cots were a steal. It's a little bit saddening that that one got some bleach damage, but other than that, the canvas itself should still be all right.
It just got some mice damage.
On that one or the other one?
The folded one. This one.
That
Where Ian's going to probably open it up in a second here. We could show you. Yeah, I think we. Oh, here's a little bit of it right here.
No,
Right there. It's his stuff. He's been making me,
That's it.
He actually slept on this one last night.
And I will continue to do so. Gotta get used to it somehow.
This one also.
Test your house, because you don't want to be jumping on that thing in the middle of the bush and find out you ain't going to be sleeping.
Oh, I already tried it. It fits me. So
You get the medical one.
this one here had some rivets here that need to be replaced. Right there. See these?
Oh yeah.
But here's the holes. As you can see, we're thinking a large patch, maybe down the middle.
Honestly, if the hole's not too bad on that, since it's oh yeah, that's you'll fall right through on those ones.
Yeah. I figured if we put a big rectangular patch all the way down.
I would see if you can just find somebody that does canvas work and see if they can just make you a new cot frame or the new bedding for the whole thing.
That's what I think. There's some Amish people I know that have a canvas shop.
Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't trust just a canvas patch on there because that hole's going to be a weakness regardless.
Right.
But either way,
Oh,
that's still a really good find for $12.50.
yeah. Really good find for $12.50, bud.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about getting another one, but you're asking 70 for it.
Yeah.
It has blood stains on it.
And you already know about the white one that he found, but he just needs these pieces here. And I figured we'd take these to my friend who's a woodworker. He made my key chair and have him make some longer ones to match that one.
Okay, now that I'm seeing this, I think this frame's bent.
No,
No, over here, on this side. This should be out. It's in.
no bad. It's fine.
No, there's a bend in this.
No, there's no bend. I'm looking at it, bud.
What
It's
we're
fine.
looking at from the side.
It's also because this is also ripped right there, bud.
Well, you're going to get that's all wood framing. You're going to get standard warping on that regardless.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
It's still functional.
This one's also taller.
Yeah, and it gives Ian about 600 inches of sleeping space too.
So I think this is a different one.
It does look a little different material.
And size.
The color is different, but we can replace that part.
Yeah, but
But the money he spent, he made more money back.
one might be a field cot and one might be a ship cot.
Possibly. But that looks like mice right there. If you see that.
Yeah, that's most likely mice damage.
They got some more up here.
I would say either mice or carpet moths. I mean, carpet moths.
Yeah, there's another one right here. Yeah, you're gonna have to replace the whole thing, but
Probably just gonna.
But if I can find that canvas worker, they could probably make a new one. Or if we could check on Army Surplus, they might have one that's got a broken frame. We could probably replace it that way. But I don't know about taking the frame off.
No, you have to get them re-riveted.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to do that.
No, they could be the person who puts the new canvas on can do that. They'll sew it to the frame. That way it's
Oh,
fixed.
no, you just basically give them the canvas, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Don't cut that canvas off. They won't have to re-rivet nothing. They'll just disassemble it, and they'll put the canvas back on there. The
Just
exact same way it was on there in the first place.
It may not be the same color, but it will work.
I'm gonna do even if that came in yellow canvas, you're gonna have to get, like I said, you're gonna have to get that top canvas replaced anyway because of the damage to it.
Right. It's just interesting. I've never seen any with the border on it. The only ones I've ever seen were just straight green. So these are older than mine that I've used.
Well, they designed them that way so the hinges, the stuff when it folds, it doesn't pinch.
Oh, I understand the holes here. But I'm talking about the edging. It's different. But it's also, it might be because it's navy too.
Well, no. It could also be a higher status one too.
There's a better picture of the thing. Oh, Ian's also wearing another one of his finds.
Don't show it.
You have to. Stand up.
I didn't buy it, so no, you can't.
Look at the other one then.
I don't have the other ones.
They're in your bedroom.
No, I didn't buy this with the money, so you can't show it.
Well, he's got some military thermals that just have every one of them fit him.
Nice.
That's what he's wearing right now.
Well, there. No, it's a staple into the frame.
They can make a new one. Oh, he's flipping it over.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about the frame too much, Ian. It's the once you just got to get the canvas replaced. Once you get that canvas replaced, it should be fine.
Yeah, that should.
That wood will flex anyway as you're on it, so it should have a. It should end up straightening out after a while anyway.
Yeah, as you said, these are stapled. So that should be like really quick replacement. Just take the staple
I've
off.
never seen one stapled though.
Neither have I.
So I'm thinking this was like one of those special made ones.
Well, maybe. It's like it could be navy.
No, too big for Navy.
No, it's not. Guess who was also in the Navy?
Yeah, but you were stuck in.
No. The Marine Corps. Remember, the Marines were
Mine
Department
was
of the
older
Navy.
than the one you got. So
Doesn't matter. They're standard. They're all made that way. But I've never seen them stapled though.
You'll find some every once in a while, but that's only on the old school wooden ones.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at the 80s and 90s like lawn chairs,
Yeah, I
those
remember
things
that.
were the plastic was riveted to the inside of the pipe framing. So if you ever broke one of those things, it was pretty much impossible to fix.
Right. But now that we know that this was just stapled, we just unstaple it, take the whole thing, and have them remake it.
that's probably what did the tearing over here.
Well, that's the rivets, but that's
You know, it looks like
suspected.
someone left this like this for a while.
It's been storage. Like he's
Like left it set up in
mice.
storage.
no, they dug in looking for like bedding and stuff.
Yeah.
Right, Cliff?
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah, but the tearing isn't.
It's easy fix.
Yeah, but I don't understand why it teared. It shouldn't have. If it was folded up.
No. They climbed in it and then did it.
No, I know that, but I'm talking about.
Oh, they probably tried to put it together while they had their stuff on it, but it popped the rivets. They didn't know what they were doing.
The phones.
How's it going, Ducks?
How you doing, Brecken?
Yeah, there you go. Sorry for. It'll be a while before I remember your name. Don't be alarmed.
I didn't even have to look at the name. I knew who it was. As soon as you said Ducks.
Well, I got some damage right here, so.
No, that's all bleach, but that's
No, it's
fine.
red.
Well, it should be okay, bud.
Oh, I got one right here.
You'll be fine. Don't play with it.
Ooh, look who's about to attack. Somebody's about to attack.
I don't think he might be able to hear you. Where's he at?
He's under the table.
When Ian and I put this one here together, he jumped on it and started laying on it. So it was really funny. He had his legs up in the air and everything. But
Is that green one longer than the tan one? Because that thing looks
Yeah.
like it's about a foot longer.
no. It's not even. Here, right there.
No, it's a little bit.
Let me see. Move your hand up. It's about maybe an inch.
No, that one's longer.
That's what I said. It's about an inch.
That's-
Move your hand. No, it's pretty close.
Yeah,
About an inch.
they look about the same. No, that one's actually longer. The green one's slightly longer.
Yeah, and also over here, one of the bottom ones was bent.
Don't worry about it, bud. It's part of the whole deal.
No, I'm talking about the frame is bent.
It's standard.
Yeah, I don't want it bent though. I want to get it straightened out.
Okay, go back in time and have them not do that.
No, I can find parts for this.
I love you, bud.
Yeah,
I think you're done today.
yeah, but seriously. If you look at it,
But that's because of the people who used it before. It's easy fix. It's a hammer.
I'm surprised the wood's still good.
Yeah, it's fine. It's wood dried, kiln dried wood. But I'm gonna close. I'm not sure how to get on it. I kick myself off, I guess. That way, Ian's showing off his finds. We can get back to our regular Saturday chat. Unless Ian wants to chime up with anything. Nice with it.
Return to our regularly unscheduled Saturday live.
Well, this one actually was scheduled.
Yeah, that's well scheduled, but still not standard Saturday live because normally you don't go live on Saturdays.
But this is for Ian.
Yeah, this was for a good purpose.
Yeah. Okay.
Gazoon loose.
I'm here myself, so I'm going to take off Ian. Let's see if I can catch it. There we go.
Here, have a hot fry. Yeah, I said have a hot fry, not my chi-chis. And you like went full bore on that thing. It was like, I'm
Okay.
gonna have to start naming you Poe.
I'm going to power off my phone and see if that gets rid of my Ian's dad thing. If it works, awesome.
Yeah, you just remove from stream.
I can't remove myself from stream. It's because it'll kick me off the street, close the stream
Well, I
out.
know on this side, but you can the other phone one you can remove from stream.
I tried that. But I think Ian did really, really well with the money that you sent him.
Yeah, I got a lot of cool stuff.
Cliff, you're awfully dark today.
Oh, sorry.
There you are. No,
I
I
didn't
mean,
want to blind people with my bright orange shirt.
Yeah, I think he came away with money on this. You know,
The canvas cots were a good steal. It kind of sucks that one of them was a little bit rodent damaged, but
for $12.50.
yeah, for
Yeah.
$12.50. I mean, even if you have to replace a canvas, you still made out cheaper than what two of those would have cost brand new.
Oh, good. I kicked myself off. That worked. Ferris? Huh?
Yeah, really heavy and very sharp if you break it.
Oh, it's sort of like obsidian and stuff.
Yeah.
No, actually, since that stuff is actually stapled on there, we should be able to cut out a piece of really heavy duty canvas and make one.
Yeah. But remember, you're going to have
Ourselves.
to, easiest way to do it would be to take off what you have, staple by staple, lay that sucker flat, cut your outline for the new one,
Yeah,
so it's
so
the same length. And then you might have to get somebody that's really good at sewing just to sew the reinforcements around the outer edges where you cut so your stuff
Right.
doesn't fray. And then restaple the frame. And you're going to have to restaple that frame when it's not put together.
Oh yeah. Or at least when it's folded up, and because it'd be no tension whatsoever.
Oh, sorry, Ferris. Magnetic rock. I apologize. Right? It should be magnetic rock.
Yeah, iron.
I thought a chunk of iron is what he found. I'd keep it. Could be worth money.
Okay, but that's just a string. We can make a string. That's not a problem. It's the same material that the edging's made out of, just a different color. Because it probably is an older model. That's why it's a different color.
Well, this is worn out.
Or one could be navy, one could be Marines.
So when it got bored,
Yeah, that's a.
No, a lot of their
That's an
gear
iron
got
rock.
crossed over, bud. Your grandpa would have answered that one for you.
Wait, well, that's what ferrous is. Ferrous is iron, so it should be a metallic rock. Is it magnetic?
It sparks. That's different.
That's either chert or what's the other one? Flint.
Well, no, you could also use
Quartz.
quartz.
Quartz
Yeah.
is spark too. Give me a second.
Oh.
I'm gonna get some water.
This will work too. This is
I'm like dying over-
Jasper works as well. But finding that little bit of information, we can fix that.
Or rather just get a new cover for it.
We can. We can make a new cover.
No,
Well, we're going to have to take that cover off anyway.
I know. I don't want to make a new cover. That's the one the least things I want.
No, I will try to make a cover for it. But if you want to purchase a new cover, they're still going to have to be stapled on.
I know. I want to purchase a surplus one.
Well, why don't you do some research? You got a computer, go look for it.
No, I'm using it right now.
Your phone, dude. Use your phone. And he's taking it apart right now. But I was thinking we could use different heavy-duty staples with that too, but make it work stronger.
No,
It's not chert or flint. Give me a second here. We could use quartz, chert, obsidian, agate, or jasper. I wear jasper. And flint. So,
Okay, sorry, I'm back. I had to get water because I was like almost out of water.
well, I just looked it up. The rocks used in like fire steels. Besides flint,
Ferrocerium.
there's quartz, chert, obsidian, agate, or jasper, like I wear, which is a little different. That's a big piece.
And then break a piece off, take a picture, and show us so we can figure out what it is.
Actually, there is a app that's for identifying rocks. You take a picture of it, it'll tell you what it is.
So, Brecken, are you using a blowtorch, dynamite, or the 5-gallon gas fire? He said they're roasting marshmallows redneck style. I'm just wondering which version of redneck.
Tiki torch.
Oh, God, no, dude. You would not even want to eat that marshmallow. That'll make you sicker than a dog.
Charcoal grill.
I'd say more hobo than redneck.
Not if it's a really expensive, like wood chip grill, one of those wood chip pellet deals.
Rednecks.
Okay.
Redneck can't really afford a high-end grill. Come on, that's why they're rednecks.
Dakota fire hole.
They'll use a shopping cart and a rim from a car, or a tire rim. They'll fill that sucker with charcoal, put the shopping cart on top. That's a redneck fireplace.
Okay. A barrel and the grate from a refrigerator. Or
Shopping carts work better.
Or chicken wire.
Not pallet. Do not use pallets. That wood is treated. Do
Not all of
use
it.
pallets.
No, if you find your pallets and it's stamped HT, you can burn those because they're heat treated.
But do not try. Most pallets they do have chemicals in them. Don't use them.
The blue ones.
Or the red ones. Or the green ones.
It depends.
Hey, Blake, you just missed out on a very good viewing of the finds that Ian used with the birthday money he got from this gentleman right here. And I think Ian did better than average than anybody else with the money he had.
Since you missed it, we can look at this.
I think out of all of it, the cots were probably the most expensive.
So this one here is freaking cool.
I got that for 54, but I ain't for sale.
Yeah, this is hand stitched. Look at that.
It is important.
And it's supple leather, not hard. And it smells so good. So it's fairly new.
Stop sniffing my. Stop it. Bad dad.
Put your cot up.
No, I'm taking it back to my room.
Okay, be right. Hurry back, Evan.
Run fast, Evan. Use them long legs.
He has to take less steps than we do.
That's what I'm saying. Use them long legs. Get there faster. What up, Blake?
Oh, Cliff, I'll show you the progress on my axe.
And the skipper.
Oh, this little Georgia turd. Oh, he's getting there.
It's getting there. That's one side. There's the other. Look.
Yeah, I still got a long way to profile on that one.
But I'm working on it.
They sealed it with wax.
Oh, nice.
And they apparently sealed the here with wax.
Ooh.
I know. I'm gonna clear out the wax with a lighter. Heat this up. Then I'm gonna drop in some.
Use a hairdryer.
I don't have a hair dryer.
Jenny doesn't own a hairdryer.
No hair.
Your wife does not own a hairdryer.
Love, do you have a hair dryer?
I think so.
You do it, bud.
It'll be under the sink if I do.
Check the sink under the sink in the bathroom.
What do I thought? There's
Okay.
No on God's green earth that there was not a female on this planet that does not have a hairdryer.
Okay. Now, we were mentioned to somebody about Ducks and Bucks and those guys, their age groups, but coming on my channel. So I'm not sure. What do you guys think? Because I mean, they're underage.
You were there, yeah. Unfortunately, at this point in time, due to the fact that Colin is monetized, we have we discussed this. He's actually made a conscious choice that we are not to have anybody under the age of 18 on panel due to YouTube regulations. We do not want him to get dinged. We do not want him to get monetized. We do not want his channel to get flagged. So I do, Brecken, I do apologize, but at this time, minors are not allowed on panel.
Thank you. I'm sorry, guys. Evan was like going to be the closest one who can, and that's it. No hair dryer. Look in the drawers.
I did.
Okay. No, we couldn't find one.
Oh,
Excuse me.
that look.
I know.
The sad part is all I have left to eat are cookies.
We had spaghetti.
Ooh. I can make spaghetti for like a week straight.
Ian took out his new pole today.
Nice. Where'd you guys go fishing with it?
We went over to East Lake, where they were supposed to have this archery range that's kind of deteriorated. It's so bad, I refuse to even take a video of it.
Ooh.
We're talking dry rot wood and everything. So I'm not sure if it's dry rot or carpenter ants or regular
Termites
or whatever, but
could be a combination of all of it, to be honest.
And weather damage, because I don't think the wood was weather treated at all. It wasn't like the targets we had at the archery get together last year where they had the nice covers and stuff like that. These were just bag targets.
Oh yeah, the nice covers with the pissed off bees.
Hornets, thank you very much.
Or mud daubers or whatever you guys called them.
Probably might be mud daubers. Thank you for understanding, Brecken. But if you have anything to say, you can at least still tell us in the chat.
You're more than welcome to talk and chat as much as you want. It's just due to stupid YouTube regulations.
Not my rules.
Yeah, they were doing a thing they're probably still doing it where they have like even like the other channels I've seen that have like they usually have their kids on there. You have to make your videos for kids when you have them on there, and you can still get dinged.
Yeah. So I mean, I made mine set for not for kids, and everything else. So there you go. But if you missed out on what Ian showed off, Ian was one of the few ones that could be on here because he's my boy, and he was showing off his thrift store finds that he bought with the money he got for his birthday, which he turned 16 yesterday. He had to you wouldn't believe the chore it took to get him his fishing license, though.
Oh, I bet that was a turd and a half.
He did not have a physical ID because he's never needed one.
Well, duh, because most 16-year-olds don't need IDs.
Well, now they do, but they did. But I had his social security card, and I had all this other pertinent information. And the fact is, at first they said, "Oh, the system's down. We can't get him his fishing license." We go, "Okay, we're going to come back here. We're going to get his fishing license today." That kind of thing. Then while we were there looking at stuff, they said, "Oh, it just came back up. We can get it now." Then I go to pay it with my card. He goes, "No, we need cash." I had a debit card.
There's a lot of them that'll actually only take cash for those.
Okay.
It's not it's just weird. Some places only take cash and some places won't. They'll only do card.
Blake has some really nice arrowheads. If he does not find them, he can actually make them. So he's got a skill I wish I knew.
Yeah, flint napping.
Flint napping is a skill.
You need deer antler or moose antler, anything or even an elk antler, as long as you got
something hard enough to chip it with it. I've seen people actually use other pieces of stone.
Yeah, the problem is you whittle away both pieces of stone. By the time you're done, you only have one.
This one was a smoothed out piece.
Okay.
So you can actually probably even use a ferro rod if you're really a thick ferro rod if you had to.
I would not use a ferro rod as a flint marker or a flint napper.
Yeah.
Might end up catching something on fire. Like your lap. You don't want a crotch fire.
Now, I've got one of the arrowheads that Blake made. So I'm looking for the second arrow that he's going to send. He said he'd send me. So I'm like, hey, because I'm ready to, I want to shoot it. Can I, what hat are you wanting to see, Mandy?
Ian's hat.
Ian? Someone wants to see your hat.
Because Amanda's weird. She's a hat person. She's a hatter. She's the mad hatter. The hat matter.
I know nothing.
The hat matter.
Okay, this is a military issue winter hat.
Don't know what year though.
It's either Air Force or Army because they both had the same colors there for a while. It folds up like this normally.
There used to be a lighter color.
And I'm going to see if
It used
this.
to be olive
Give me a second. I'm checking something.
It was neither. It was the Space Force, remember?
It's khaki.
No, it was olive green.
Khaki.
Yeah. It was olive green.
Okay. They called it khaki
Don't care.
back in the day. And it is fleece lined.
One
Nice.
area. That's about it.
It's just around the flap, which he wears down 24/7. Doesn't matter what time of the year it is, how hot it is, he'll wear it down over his eyes. And
Not over my eyes.
yes, over your eyes. If we can't see your eyes, we can't. It's over your eyes.
The bill's over my eyes, not the back.
No, it's a hat, the whole thing. But there's his hat.
It looks like an aviator's hat, like an old one.
No, it's not. I actually had one when I was in the Air Force before they switched to BDUs. Yeah, I was back in the day. But he's been looking for a new one, but they're hard to find. Just knockoffs. And yes, this is U.S. military.
Nice.
See, you can see that.
But yeah,
And
does
this
it got the what is it, oh my god, the 20-digit military code on there? The
SNS code.
Oh, I can't know it. There's the SNS, the SNS code, the standard, the NSS, the NSN code,
Which is like 8415-1 -01 -084-1687 or 1887.
Yep, that's the SNN.
100% cotton, folks. You know what that means for those who are bushcrafters.
Oh yeah, it's really easy to light on fire.
Making char cloth out of. But
I ain't gonna
don't
use
make
my
char
hat to
cloth
make
with
char
this on
cloth.
your
I'm gonna
head.
tell you that right now.
If this thing turns to char cloth while it's on your head, you're dying.
Or you're in a freaking car fire.
Or a forest fire.
That too. But yeah, I would not, for the life of me.
Dry at low heat. Do not use chlorine, starch, or bleach.
Oh yeah, well, you're not gonna want to put that in starch. It'll turn into a brick.
Oh, here's my favorite label. Do not remove this label.
Well, yeah, because it's the washing instructions, and that's also the NATO stock number. There, it's the NSN, the NATO stock number.
Right.
I cannot believe I had that much trouble getting that out. And the sad part is I know that because of all the crud I've watched from Outdoor Gear Review. That's like, ooh, who's the manufacturer on that? It should say on the top.
Proper International.
The where?
Proper, PROPPER, International Incorporated. I was just getting ready to say that. So that's who made it. I gave you what the number again? Because maybe you might be able to find it.
International. Let's see.
I'm gonna try doing it again. 8415 -01 -084
I've tried looking at it.
1687 or 188. It's 1887, I think. It's kind of hard to tell. No, 1687. Let's see what happens when I put those numbers in and see.
I'm looking for. I'm just gonna. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm googling the NSN.
It
Right.
actually has it under there. It is there NSN number.
Oh, that's really funny because I'm pulling up. It's showing me camouflaged pants and shirts. Oh, here we go. Camouflage pattern cap. 8415-01-
Yeah, they're using the same number, but now they're camo. They're not the same thing anymore.
Yeah, but see, I did when I pulled it up as pants.
Try Vietnam.
No, I've got the number, bud.
Well, no.
8415-01-24-1687.
Yeah, it's 8415 01 084 1687.
Oh, 084. You told me, boy.
Dash 084.
So it's 8415-084-
Yep.
1687.
Yep. And I've actually comes up with the exact same size and everything. Except for one.
It says Milsey 1911 camouflage pattern cap at this point.
Yeah.
Cap designed to make the wearer inconspicuous against it.
Yeah. The one I don't even know if you could buy one.
It still gave me pants.
Mine's showing a hat.
It keeps giving me pants.
Camouflage pattern cap. Here, I'll copy that and show it to you.
You got a parrot now.
Oh, here's another one of Ian's finds.
That's not fine. I got that for Christmas.
I can go to the DOD and freaking get one off there. It says camouflage pattern cap.
Well, there's the national stock number.
Camouflage is disgusting.
Oh, that's why. Why'd you put me on big screen? You wiener. You wiener ween.
Sorry about that. I hit the wrong button.
Oh, see, that's why 804 8084 1687. Yeah, that's what I popped up.
But mine says cap.
Yeah, it says camouflage pattern cap, but I'm also on the Department of Defense.
It may not be in their systems anymore.
Yeah, because this is an older
Most likely.
pattern. So it may not be listed, as Ian said.
Because I remember, if I remember right, they removed some of those for newer models.
Well, we'll have to wait and see.
Images. Yeah, even going to images, it just gives me camouflage pants.
Yeah, me too. But DODparts.com, is that where you went to?
Yep.
But remember, look under garment size. It says 7.5, ear flaps and visor.
Hey, Dad. I figured out what year these goggles are from.
And it has several different colors. It's got black, U.S. Army, 357 main body and brown, whatever that means. U.S. Army, 356 main body and green. U.S. Army 354 main body and green. And U.S. Army 355 main body. Don't ask me what that means. I have no freaking clue.
Well, that means let's figure out what these are.
Those are just goggles, bud.
No, there's different varieties.
Oh, okay. It says current pricing on this one. Let's see what happens when we do that one.
That's how you empty your wallet, is buying NSN stuff.
Actually, I'm a part of GovX.
You mean Gen X?
No, it's called GovX. Gov-X. It's a website for government surplus.
Nice.
What I get for being a veteran.
You can have access to the record.
Yeah, I know. I signed up for a reason.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's where I can find all that interesting stuff.
there's probably going to be tanks on there.
No, there are other things.
You want to believe what the people are selling on eBay now. Gives you Ukraine more.
Well, I'm going to find out whether it's going to send me any information about those hats, bud.
I mean, I've tried looking everywhere. I cannot find another pair.
It's a hat attack.
Exactly. But these are from 1974.
Nice.
No, that's his goggles.
But the hat, I don't know when.
But that's pretty much it for that one. Hey, Jeff. Jeff is the one that told me about your fishing pole, bud.
Hola, Jeff.
Oh, yeah.
Long time no see.
Ian got to use his pole today, Jeff, and he loved the fact that it lit up.
Yeah, I just wish that.
He's now wanting the bite alarm to work, so he wants to save up and get batteries for it now.
Well, I wanted to get the batteries out, but I can't.
You need a screw.
No, there's two screws.
Yeah, I know. You get the screws out.
I don't have a small enough screwdriver though.
I do. I'm not going to give it to you right now because every time I give you something, what happens to it?
It's gonna be out here because I got it right there.
Not today. Not till we have the actual parts. I want to open it up once, not twice. He has trouble casting it because he's not used to something that big. But I got it to go halfway across the lake.
How am I going to figure out if I can get my Dollar Tree if I can't open it up?
Because you want it broken and we can't put it back together?
No, the thing just screws on.
I understand that. Oh, you got one? What do you mean you got one? You got the hat?
Wait, where? Ooh, when? What?
She's got one.
Oh. I'm looking for all over for these.
Yeah.
JV's
That's
got a lot
cool.
of random stuff at his house.
Say what?
I said JV's got a lot of random stuff, and I'm pretty sure he's got like 4 or 5 of them stupid things.
Yeah, I'm sure. And Ian's going to continue looking through military surplus stuff forever because that's what he does.
Until I can find one of these.
Like I said, I got a military surplus place, but it's like a 45-minute drive from my house.
If you happen to have a day, you know what? You have what?
It depends on the week, 1 to 2 days off, but
No, I'm not. Maddie wanted to know something. I don't know. What do you have?
fishing pole, batteries.
I
don't even want to know why Amanda has batteries.
Ian, can you find me my baseball cap?
Oh, a small screwdriver.
Oh, okay.
All of that for a tiny screwdriver.
Hand me my Hoyt.
Are you here?
Oh, that hat will work, bud.
What's up?
I've got this thing.
I
This
get
is
to
my
know.
mini
Oh,
screwdriver
no,
set.
come.
Okay, now I feel better. Yeah, I've got some of those.
Yeah, this I've got this one. I bought like a little husky one that
Right.
sits in my car. It's a little micro. It's got micro sets on there.
I have to keep small screwdrivers for these.
That's mainly why I bought them, is so if I ever have to tighten glasses, I have them.
Right.
Actually, to be honest, it's sitting right here by me. I think I got it in this box. Get out of the way.
Gonna be fishing tomorrow too,
See if I can find it.
After we work on the yard.
Yes.
Mom wants us to work on the yard.
The question.
We'll see. We'll see.
You know what?
That's all I'm going to say.
My candy bars galore.
Some of it's walk, but nah.
I think I did pretty good. I'm not done yet, but
And that I say when we get the grinder out.
I don't think it'll work, bud.
Well, no, just
It's
grind
not
out.
fast enough.
Where's that stupid thing?
I need a heavy duty one.
There it is, right at the bottom.
Yeah, but just grind this part down. And
Yeah.
Okay.
I wish I would have took a picture of that foot the pedal
I
powered.
had a picture of it, but you lost it. I knew when you got it the forklift.
Yeah. What are you looking for, Cliff?
Ow, I'll send this one out. I
Are
just
you
saw
telling
one of
me
the items that I remember saying that would be a secret item that I would make for somebody in the kit for a fire accessory. And I think I'm just going to send the one that I made here because, yeah, this one was actually one of my good ones.
Which is?
But I found my screwdriver set that I'm looking for.
Okay.
What's this little thing?
When you guys start talking about screwdrivers, they finally show up.
Oh, that's pretty good.
And then, oh, sorry, it's a Cobalt. And it has the back end pops off. So you have the back cap right there.
Right.
And then, oh, there's Tyler Woods live right now. So I'll sneak over there. And then it has you can get like almost all of the bits in here at the end. But I have this thing separates into three different little triangles.
That's
it's
cool.
got little, and
Oh,
every
he
one
knows
of these
about this one,
bits.
bud, because I've got one similar.
Yeah, but that one's
Oh, remember I've showed you mine. It looks like this with the feathers on it.
Yeah.
Ian's is a little different, actually.
Look at how tiny that head is on that.
Oh yeah. Wait, let's go a little bigger for we can actually see it. 'Cause that's like micro.
Yeah, these things are mad small.
That's what I would use for my
That's a
glasses.
star end, and that's the second level.
Is that a torque bit? Torque?
Yeah, they're star bits.
Okay, torque.
I've
bits.
got multiple star bits. I've got multiple versions of the standard and the slot. They come in various sizes.
Oh,
I got about
Cliff?
4 of each. Yes.
read Grace's comment. I'm not going to put it up on screen.
Grace, Jesus.
He went down the wrong path on that one. But when we were discussing a while back, Ian's other Mora, this is his other Mora.
Nice. Oh, he got a good one. Oh, yeah, he's got that short, stubby one like mine.
Yeah, this one is made of
Should be the carbon.
no, this is the stainless one.
Oh, okay.
See?
It won't load.
There it is. So now he has a carbon one and a stainless one.
Nice. Oh, I need to go mute that.
But he
before it's
misplaced
loading.
it for the longest time. Then he opens up his tackle box today
the thing is,
and he finds it.
I
It's
put
in the
my
tackle box. That's
fishing
hilarious.
license next to it without realizing it.
Yeah, when he got his fishing license, I told him since he doesn't carry a wallet normally, to put his fishing license in his tackle box where he's going to need it.
And I put it in there without even thinking once about it.
You don't own a Mora, Jeff?
Get one.
You're fired.
Exactly.
No, that phrase is not allowed to be used here.
Oh, sorry. You've been promoted to customer.
I was going to say you have been put on
Probation.
no
Shore leave.
Watch.
special assignment until you find one.
If you have a Bass Pro, you can go there.
Oh, thanks, Grace.
Oh, Jesus.
No, actually, every time I hear the word Bob, all I think of is bacon on burgers.
Or
Same.
Bob's Burgers.
Click
The
on that one,
cartoon.
Grace. Bacon on burgers.
No, wait. Hold on.
Or bacon on bacon. Yeah, dirty pigs.
Jethro's bacon and bacon. Ooh.
Bacon on bacon.
Every time the soft name is mentioned.
Oh, no, that we got that from Grace.
I know, but still. It's Bob.
Oh, Ian named that little styrofoam head I got from Grace during the archery get together. Meet Bob.
Who's Bob?
This is Bob. Look, he's head back in.
He's got to be in the videos now.
Don't make me get mine.
2 heads are better than one. Oh, I got another thing to put on there as soon as he gets back because of this. Hey, the brothers. Hey, was yours in the Matrix too? Yep. He can think where they were in the Matrix.
Wait, what?
Does yours have the price stamp on the bottom?
Mine's actually got a little.
Oh, yours is a full sticker.
Yep.
Somebody bought that at Hobby Lobby and probably turned it in because they didn't know what to do with it.
Well, no, Grace brought it to me. But mine's got a snubby nose. Yours doesn't.
No,
Mine's got a plain nose.
Mine's got squished. See, look.
Oh yeah, he got punched in the face.
Yeah, he got punched.
By me.
Mine's a little beat up because I actually used this to make a mask with, and yeah, he got a little chewed.
Oh, a while back, I took Ian's stuff that he had in his room, and
Mike Tyson got a hold of him.
Yeah, mine's got a little bit of the same problem. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Not as
mine's
much.
like full on missing chunks. I mean, look at that thing.
No, I put on a hat, sunglasses, and everything else, and a face mask on this thing, and put it in Ian's room.
Oh, I bet that freaked him out.
He freaked him out. Put him back.
Where'd my mask? Where'd he go?
Oh, you got it at Walmart, Grace? Thank you. Arrow. Oh, well, we never got a chance to do that. We'll definitely bring apples next time.
Some papples.
Golf balls are more fun, but because they're smaller. But
Crossbow and golf balls.
no, regular arrows, golf balls off the top of that.
No.
Yes.
No. Don't touch Bob.
Don't hurt Bob.
No.
Don't hurt Bob.
You're completely
Ian's telling me I can't hurt Bob now.
completely effed.
Well, no, actually, I'll talk back to him first.
No, it's my job. It's mine. It was my gift. Oh, that's understandable. Nothing wrong with
Man,
it.
we jamming.
That's basically what we did. I put my Green Arrow mask on him.
Hold on.
Oh, nice.
I got the Green Arrow mask, face like a mask, and a hat.
That's what I got on mine. I got a mask.
Here's my mask. I still need to adjust it though.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay. Are you my Kato?
Yeah, nope. Yeah, nope. Now I gotta go restuff his neck hole.
Okay.
No, I literally he's attached to my bed with this little post from a broom handle.
Who was that masked man?
Who's that lady?
Now, please take it off.
There you go. Go back in your hole, my friend. And time to put you back on, cause
Please.
everything that keeps it from dying right now.
Yeah, Ian says he wants me to take the mask off,
Right.
but he's the one that gave it to me.
I know, but it doesn't look good.
What a dork!
It's the wrong outfit for it.
I gotta adjust it, make it fit better.
Wait. So if Jeff doesn't have a Mora, he has a Lessa. Because if he had one, if he has two of them, then he'd have Mora.
My name is Nagel Matoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
I'm looking for the man with 6 fingers on his left hand.
Oh, here's Ian's blade that he picked up, Cliff.
Ooh, nice. Folder. No, yeah, it's a full blade. Non-folder. Up. That is RTZ29L.
Yeah, it's Chinese.
Well, doy.
It's right there. It's a redhead.
A discontinued one, no less.
Or it's an eye. Yeah, it didn't give me what I was looking for.
And
Yeah.
you could shave with it if you need to. Thanks to Ian.
No, that's right.
Nice.
That was really like that before.
Yeah, I was getting messages all day today, Cliff, about yesterday. And it drove people away. So that video got deleted.
Yeah, but probably that was what going to be my next suggestion is just to get rid of that thing entirely.
Yeah. So I'm apologizing for people in advance or right now from yesterday. So if you were there yesterday, I'm sorry. I do not like that kind of thing on my channel.
I was not expecting him to go that off the deep end.
Well, I kept on asking him not to talk that way. And he
Yeah,
kept
we
on.
just kicked him off the stream.
Oh, I've been trying to.
You have host functions if
By that
no
time,
host, put him.
by that time, it was too late. You know, the algorithm would have caught it. You know.
Yeah. Boot faster.
Just a boot to the head.
Boot to the head.
You don't know that song?
Oh, that song is freaking hilarious.
Dr. Demento.
Boot to the head. Which reminds me, boot to the head reminds me of Austin Powers because he's just like, honestly, who throws a shoe? Because in like one of the fight scenes, he got smacked with a freaking dress shoe.
Probably.
Like somebody just frisbeed it and it smacked him, and he just looks. He goes, honestly, who throws a shoe?
Because they were trying to do a parody of Odd Job.
Yeah. Dude. Will you fart knockers stop launching off fireworks? It's freaking April.
Now, are we going to go on a Austin Powers tangent or something?
No,
or,
we're not.
Our spy movie, Gadget Meal, or Get Smart?
We could do Get Smart, but it's been a minute. But no, we won't get into any parody shows because that'll take us down the deep end.
Well, Steve Carell did do a parody, technically.
Steve Carell is a parody.
Yeah, but remember when he did his version of, Get Smart?
That's why I'm saying he is a parody. Did you ever find your insert for your thingy?
No.
It's probably in the couch or in your chair.
No, I found a whole piece on the floor over to my right, and I don't know where it's at. I mean, I moved furniture around, nothing.
Huh, weird.
But I've been looking online, and they're fairly inexpensive on Amazon. And I was looking at the all metal construction ones. That instead of having the
spring,
this one actually they have screws that that I can hold something a little bit more firmly, and they rotate if I need to. So I was thinking about getting one of those before I go up to Yellow River this year. Upgrading, just because I need to. Yeah, that's why I closed my stream down early, Grace, is because of him. It's the only way I could think of. I mean, I don't like being rude, but still, it's my channel. I asked him not to talk about certain things. He still talked about certain things. He still talked a certain way, which we don't talk about on here. And he did look a little miffed when I told him no smoking on my channel. So you guys, I've never met him before. I thought
I've met him before, but he's usually not nearly that bad.
But still bad enough.
I don't know what he was on yesterday.
I don't know either, but I don't need it here.
No, Amanda, you left because you had to go to work.
It was right after you left that he popped up, and he's definitely not welcome back.
He probably won't come back, to be honest.
She doesn't know who he is, and I can't remember his name.
Premier Heck.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Premier Heck because I don't want to yeah.
You went out to the car just to get that?
No. Feel it.
Woo, I found the right one.
You filled it up with water, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Cliff, Ready?
Ian being weird again.
No, watch.
Emergency drinking. Jesus, what is it, like a 30-ounce flask?
Probably bigger than that. Probably a quart.
And it's filled.
And it's full of water.
Jesus.
He just filled it too.
Other way.
No, I'm trying to tighten it.
Oh, you can't touch it. I've tried.
I just did. I got stronger fingers than you do.
But that is emergency drinking water now.
Yep. That is, No. Mandy,
That's hilarious.
never stop asking questions. You're always welcome to do so.
Yeah.
And you're also welcome up here if you want to come up.
There's one question you do not want to ask.
What's the meaning of life?
No. How much a lady weighs?
Huh?
I said you never want to ask how much a lady weighs.
Or her age?
Yeah, I don't know why they get so upset about age. I'm like, dude, it's a number. Everyone's going to hit it. We're all in the same boat when it comes to being born and when we die. It's like, come on now.
Freedom.
You obviously don't look like you're 23, so you might as well just tell us.
Though, I will say this. Nicole does look a lot better than she did before. She looks a lot happier, too, if you noticed.
I wouldn't say happier, but more energetic.
And here she comes.
Oh, I'm done.
Oh, lost two of you.
Wow, Cliff. Wow. Wow. Seriously.
Wow.
You are so mean.
Dude, if you want to watch,
I
go
gotta
get on your
give you
phone.
something.
No, my phone's down.
Make it entertaining.
You got your charge pack in there, bud.
Ooh, chargy.
What in my phone?
Chargy.
So
I
this
think
is,
JV's not available, is he? He's working?
no, he's been working on the house all day, so he's laying on his couch eating summer sausage and string cheese about to pass out.
Because Ian was wanting to show his fishing pole off to him. So, and I don't know. Okay.
Give me a
I'll
sec.
just call
I'll
him
see.
I'll just
Ian
say
is
him
really
on-
proud of this fishing pole.
It's one of the most expensive ones I get owned.
Probably.
Oh, do you know what
Really?
happened to me yesterday?
You had to go to work.
That was the day before. Was that yesterday?
Oh.
That was the day before.
You left my stream yesterday because you had to go do something.
I had to do something.
Are
I
you
wasn't
sleeping here
feeling.
now?
No, I'm just sitting here because my back hurts.
I was gonna say, you had to go to your mom's yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's why.
But anyway, I brought
Cecilia.
I brought this new mouthwash and I used it. My lips swelled up, all under my tongue, and my tongue swelled up, and like all under here,
Oh, you might be allergic to something in there.
my neck.
You
So
might be
I
have an
had
allergy.
yeah,
Don't use it anymore.
no, like it still hurts under my tongue, and under my tongue still like on the bottom is still a little swollen, but
Yeah, I'd be tossing that mouthwash in the sink.
And remembering, do not buy that one in the future.
it was a new citrus one, and I really liked it.
Eat
No.
a lemon. If you're allergic to the lemon, you're allergic to citrus.
But I'm not allergic to citrus or lemon.
It could be something else in the chemicals of the mouthwash. Was it alcohol? Did it have alcohol in it?
No, non-alcohol.
Okay. They might have something with the substitute that they use in that, possibly. So you missed out on a really good display of Ian's stuff that he got with his birthday money.
Pouches.
I don't know what you did with the pouch, bud. But it was really, really cool. Ask everybody else who was here.
I didn't see anything.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
yeah.
I was gonna say.
I'm
Ian-
giving everybody flack today. I'm like in a super good mood, even though I'm like mad tired.
Yeah, Ian was going to jump through this screen at you there if you kept on saying stuff like that.
All right, I've sent him a message. Whether or not he answers it, I don't know. Because as I
Okay.
said, he's pretty tired.
He even tried the Diocast mini thing that he
Okay, I
got from
wasn't
me that I
yet.
gave back to him. The little collapsible fishing pole with the case and everything. And he was fishing with that all day. So that's
Someone took that bait.
yeah, something took his bait.
Oh.
So it was gonna be interesting. Yeah, there's gonna be a replay.
Yeah, that's why I said today there's a replay.
Yeah.
Yesterday there is no replay.
Now, yesterday got deleted, banned, destroyed, private. It was so bad I didn't even want to keep it.
What happened?
It's
This guy came up, even after being warned about,
even Herbert told him too.
which was his friend. Don't
Oh,
talk this
okay.
way. Don't say those things. And he ignored me pretty much.
I don't think Herbert dropped out. I think Herbert left because he was being annoying.
Yeah, more than that, rude. When you're invited on someone's panel, you don't do that.
No.
Especially after they tell you not to.
We don't talk about certain subjects. We keep this channel neutral for a reason. Because
You're on about politics.
no politics. He kept on bringing it up.
Oh yeah. So yeah, all right.
And even after we told him not to do certain things, talk a certain way, he still
Yeah.
ignored that too. And that's just too much for me.
Well, if you ain't gonna listen, you can bugger off.
So I closed my stream down early. I end up still. Oh, Cecilia, if you haven't seen this yet, Ian wants you to see something.
That's one of the more
This is one of his better
More-
finds.
practical ones. I next to
It's a hand stitched possibles pouch. It's got 3 pouches on the inside. 1, 2, 3. It blue lined. Hand stitched leather on the back. You can see that.
That looks so cool.
That is. I mean, the whole thing is hand stitched.
Ow.
So that is freaking cool.
Stop beating yourself up, Cliff.
I'm trying to pop my elbow.
And
It
Ian,
didn't want to pop.
as I keep on telling Ian, it smells so good with the leather. Don't hit me in the head.
No, don't touch it.
No, don't hit me in the head.
Don't stop sniffing it. Then it's weird.
No, he hit me where I got hit before when I blacked out last year.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
I don't want people hit me in the head.
Yeah, I did not realize that was.
Yeah.
That was further back.
Nope.
Stop sniffing his leather, you weirdo.
Hey,
Oh, I'd be sniffing the leather too. I love the smell of leather.
yeah,
smell
that's
my
a
leather
really good
now.
pouch. I'm not sure which shop did you find that at? Collectomania?
The one near the factory.
Yeah, the Collectomania is where I usually find the really cool finds. He found that. He found his cots. He found his Nerf gun.
No, that's a Goodwill.
That was
The
Goodwill.
rundown Goodwill.
Okay. He found the speakers
Battery not
at
included.
Stuffs. The knife you found at
Picker's nose.
the Picker Nose.
Pick a nose.
No. You
No, that was a Picker nose.
Was it?
Yeah. It was on one of the shelves. You got it on recording.
Oh, that's right. We
It's
have,
really funny considering we have a dude in here whose name is Nose Pickin'.
but he's not here today.
I know, but Picker's
Um,
Nose and Nose Pickin' is hilarious.
Yeah, I know. He should, I think I showed him the card from that place.
No,
Yes.
everybody got a laugh
Andy,
out of
you
that.
said
one.
Oh, I was gonna ask a question, but I can't remember what it was. It's about the cots.
Yeah, what about him?
Okay. Do
Whenever
they
you-
fold? Do they fold down pretty easy?
Yeah,
Yeah, I got 3 of them.
he's got 3 of those now.
So
4.
could you
Technically.
You broke the other
could
one.
you like take them like or add it to like your survival kit?
Not that small.
No, those
Not
are
that small?
heavy.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
very heavy because they're wood framed, but they do make packable back cots.
Okay.
do-
Okay.
They do make. They're not very tall, mind you, but they get you off the ground.
Okay.
Yeah, they usually only get you off the ground about 3 to 4 inches at best. So sometimes you can find the ones that give you about 6 inches, but they're just a little heavier.
Yeah, but
They do make
what's the
ultra
trade-off?
light camping cots.
Yeah. Oh, Ian, they're telling you need to have your own channel called Ian Secondhand
No.
Finds.
No,
Yes. Yes.
no, not happening.
He-
No,
Please, Ian.
He's shy.
no.
Yeah, but you can hide behind the camera and just talk and show people and explain it. You don't have to have your face on
He
the
doesn't
camera.
like to talk on camera either. But I mean, we might do a father-son series or something like that. Then he
You
could.
can't do subtitles.
No, it's not the same, bud.
No, you got to talk.
You have to actually physically talk, like I do.
You can talk with your hands.
I know a little bit of sign, a little bit of sign. That's it.
I used to be able to sign my name, but I can't now because I forgot.
Ian, hand me your cot that's folded down. Grace wants to see it.
There you go, guys.
Doesn't matter which one, the white one or the other green one.
I ain't trying to agree on that. No.
Okay, the white one is the one it's actually a little wider than the green ones.
Well, yeah, because it's white. It's whiter than the green ones.
Wide,
Wide.
like wide load type situation.
Oof. Wide load.
I am a wide load.
So is my booty.
I got a wide load front washing machine.
Okay,
That's my medical cot.
okay. Here's the medical cot. There's it folded down.
Yeah, those things aren't exactly small. They're about roughly the same size as most of those now
Probably about
collapsible
some-
portable awnings.
Maybe
Oh, I
about,
thought they were smaller than that.
No, those things they don't fold down for squat. You take the poles, the end cap poles off them. Those things are about 4 feet long in each section, compacted.
Actually, it's a little about 3.5 feet long. It weighs approximately about 35, 40 pounds. But it can handle over 300 pounds easy. Ian, take this.
Yeah, those things they basically transport those in a truck and then they set up camps with them.
Yeah, they actually had them in separate
Oh, this
trailers.
is carry-handed.
Yeah. That's also where the strap went through, bud. Had that strap you got right there,
Oh,
the black one.
this is the first time I've noticed this.
So that means he's strapped.
The straps like I find that I use.
Yeah, the nylon webbing ones.
Yeah, same thing. But but we'll keep an eye out for stuff like that all the time. I mean, we're just not sure where we're going to end up doing with him. He keeps on finding stuff like this.
Yeah, Grace, I agree. Those would be good for car camping or even overland camping.
I was thinking about bringing up my pavilion for my this year's backpack, for my base camp this year, due to the fact that I want to put my rope bed up and having Ian in his own cot instead of on the ground or anything like that.
A rope bed.
You don't know what a rope bed is? Oh, that's right.
Is that a hammock?
No.
No.
Then I don't know.
Okay, give me a second.
Okay.
I gotta bring up
I'm hurt.
I was gonna say I can describe it and explain it pretty simply. Amanda, do you know what a sandbox is?
I'm gonna try
Maybe.
it.
So a sandbox is basically a framed square out of boards with like really soft sand in it for kids to play in.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so you basically have the outer frame of that box, and then it's interwoven with rope.
I got a
Left and
picture.
right, north to south.
Give me a second. I got a picture.
It's the same principle as a tennis racket.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Here.
Oh.
Now, ours is similar to this. Not exactly. It's a little different.
It's a
But
pirate bed.
on top of that, I put a 6-inch thick futon mattress, inner spring mattress on top of that. So it gets plenty of cushion. You're off the ground. And before I met Jenny, that's all I slept on because I didn't have a real bed.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could just hit one of those with a piece of like 4-inch upholstery foam, throw an air mattress on top of that, and be golden.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can understand that, Grace. But that's a rope with a rope. But that's not like mine. Mine is a variation on a single that I expanded to be a double.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they have a picture. Oh, wait.
See, now my thing with that is because of the length of that, do they have a cross support in there?
No. Here's one that's more. Okay. Here's one very much more like
Because
mine.
I would think that once you put tension on those sidebars, that thing would just want to continue, would like tend to buckle in.
No, they don't actually. Here's actually one that's like the one I use. Give me a second.
Wrong button.
This one right here. Except I don't have the backboard for it, a headboard for it. But that the frame is the same.
Well, it's still a bed.
Yeah, here, let me see. We do something here. Wrong one. There we go. Like I said, only thing mine's different than from this one and mine. I don't have the backdrop, the designer headboard. That's it.
That didn't go so well. The designer.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, even looking at that picture, those outer beams, the ones that are the long ones, look like they're bowed in.
They do.
They do bow in a little bit, but not as much as you think, because the ropes have tension all the way around.
Yeah, but that tension really only holds the corner pieces from falling off of each other.
No. Mine actually has pegs. The frame is pegged together. Then you put in two separate ropes, one going lengthwise, one going widthwise. And once you got it there, you tighten them up. And if you really want to tighten up, you can add wedges along each of those loops, and that'll tighten it up even firmer for a firmer thing. It's like an inner spring mattress, pretty much, once you got it on there. So
how's it going, South?
Hey, Sal, thank you for coming. Yeah, you can probably use turnbuckles, Grace. I'm not sure how, but you probably could. I just basically hand tighten everything because it's usually not together long enough to really matter that way. But when you fold it down, all you have is basically the 4 big boards and the 4 smaller boards for the feet. That's it. And then the ropes. That's your whole bed, which is a lot lighter.
I would probably, if I were to do that, I think I would go with 2-foot 4x4s, or even 3x3s would be good enough because those won't be too heavy. I mean, I would personally, because I'm a fat guy, I would reinforce the verticals and the horizontals with just like a piece of timber.
Oh, you can get slat beds, which was a variation on that.
Well, no, I wouldn't do slat beds. I would do if I'm going to do a rope bed like that, I would reinforce with, say, like a piece of 1x3, just so it gives it more rigidity, so it doesn't tend to want to bend as much.
Oh, it has. Mine's made from.
You good, Amanda?
2x6s.
Did you get it?
Let's see. I'm trying to see if I can find the pattern that I used on mine.
Leave him alone. You're a bully.
There's other variations on that one. I just want to do it like a net, if you want to do it that way, or even I've seen ones that use a piece of canvas in the middle.
Sit down. Leave it alone.
And they
He's trying to eat the baby lizards.
That's what I figured.
Oh, give me a second here.
It's like that big. And he's just like dive bombed and headbutted the ground off the couch.
Okay, here's the what that bed looks like broken down.
Yeah, I was gonna say putting a sheet of canvas on there actually wouldn't be too bad.
That's all there is. And you can stack on top. It's on
Yeah.
top of each other, and it takes up a lot less room than you think. I've seen people put one of these things in a Chevette and get it to events and stuff,
Come.
and they have very comfortable, sleeping arrangements. So it's not that difficult.
I'm trying to look. I was looking at it. I'm like, how does that sit there pieced together? And then I just noticed the verticals or the longs have cut notches for that, and they just basically slide in, and then you get the feet that go right over it.
The only difference between mine and this one, besides the headboard, like I said before, where this notches go in the holes.
Yeah,
I have additional holes in there where I put mounted pegs.
just to keep it more tension.
More tension, which basically means the frame, you can lift the frame without ropes. It will not fall apart, not twist, not bend or anything. Then you add the ropes, which gives it more rigidity, as well as a very comfortable sleeping surface once you have padding on there. I've seen people use hides before, buffalo hides and things like that. I've seen people use their own made feather ticks.
Welcome back, Blake, and hello, South.
If you guys know what a feather tick is, it's an old precursor to the regular mattress. So basically, it's a big canvas bag full with feathers, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Blake.
I missed conversation over here. That's somewhat relative.
Congratulations.
Georgia, my daughter's gender reveal. Revealing a boy. Congrats, South.
I'm going to make a coffee. I'll be back.
Make it fast. Can't hear me.
Make one for us.
Because Amanda's deaf in one eye.
And blind in one ear?
Yeah.
But what do you think of that, Cliff?
It's kind of neat the way that's designed.
Mine's even easier than that. Because the two headboards are in the long pieces you see in front here with the holes in them.
Yeah, I'm assuming they're using pine because anything else would make that bed ridiculously heavy.
Mine's pine. And mine's
I could see doing it out of oak or like redwood or cedar, but good Lord, that's going to like double and triple the weight.
Okay, then let me show you one that I found earlier that you would like go, why? They used 4x4 posts for the corners.
See, that's what I was thinking, but I was thinking I would change it to 3x3.
Well, here's a picture of one. I'll show you. I actually this is probably my second or 2.5 rope beds that I've actually had.
I'm gonna actually try to see if I can make one of those.
I could send you the pattern.
Just look at this and make it. I have this weird reverse engineering like.
Oh, that's what I do with mine. To be honest.
Yeah, I can just usually look at a picture and reverse make it myself.
There you go, right there.
That would be a little heavier, but I think you would get more of a ground footprint, so the posts are wide enough they're not going to sink in. But
yeah, well, the thing is, like mine, like this is actually a good example, is that I have my pavilion has a center pole. It's a 12-foot round pavilion, and my bed takes up half the tent, so it ends up sitting right up against that pole. And Jenny and I,
because you have it set on the axis. You don't have it set like that. You have them set like an X or a plus. So the end of your foot, you're basically what you're saying is like either your head end or your foot end touches that pole.
No.
Oh, so you have it laid like that guy did.
Yeah, my poles are 1x3s, like that.
Well, no, I know. When you have it set up for your center pole, you run it vertically, or do you run them outward like a spoke?
Oh, mine are actually right up against the pole, so it just like front and back.
Okay, so it's basically one of your sides. Your long side is touching the pole.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I got a little step stool that allows Jenny and I to get up into bed if we need to, and that kind of thing. So that which makes it a little easier. Because I made mine a little taller I could add storage space underneath the bed. And we have a really big area rug, which we put down for the floor. So,
okay.
And it's actually pretty.
I'm going to say, don't most of them, they usually have like a small area rug, but the rest of the bottom is usually hide?
We didn't. We usually kept our underneath the bed open grass because we usually in a grassy area, and the area that we actually step on or dress on, walk around on is all carpet.
Okay.
We also Jenny actually picked up a new piece that we're going to add this year. The hanging shelves that'll hang between the two of our wall poles, so we can actually have stuff to put more stuff on.
Nice.
So it's actually pretty cool. So it's going to be interesting to see how it turns out because I used to have a much better setup, but bits and pieces of my setup got lost or left behind at various places around and I want to replace them.
Yeah, I'm thinking that that rope bed. I think I can make one of those just by seeing just a couple of pictures. Easy. That won't even be that hard.
Well, like I said, mine was originally a design based off a single.
Yeah, I can make a single one, no problem. That'd be easy.
No, but the thing is, I made mine a double, a full size for a reason.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's no, as far as I'd be concerned, there wouldn't be a difference between a single and a double. Heck, you can make one a king size. It's literally all the same cut. You're just using longer boards.
But the thing is, the measurements you got to watch out for are not the outside dimensions. It's the inside dimensions.
Oh, yeah, because your mattress has to fit in there.
Exactly. So you measure your distance size you need on the inside. Don't worry about the outside and just put it together that way. As long as your inside dimension meets what you need, you'll be fine.
Yeah, because you want your base dimensions when it's put together, because you only need like 2 inches off of each side of whatever the size of your mattress is.
Right. I mean, it basically if I'm do make a new rope bed, I'm going to lower my rope holes down a third to allow
make more sense because you're not gonna when the dead centers are gonna pull more. If they're on the bottom, it's gonna pull this way.
Not really. That's not the reason though. I want it to where I can lower the mattress further into the frame. But that's pretty
cool.
Cool.
How big is the mattress you're using? Use like a 6-inch mattress?
It's about this thick. It's an inner spring
standard mattress.
We paid like $60 for it at a secondhand store that are used stuff. And the thing is, I was using a standard futon mattress. Then Jenny and I found this one, and it has little inner springs in it, which makes it a lot more comfortable. You don't feel the ropes, that kind of thing. And got rid of the other one. We gave it to somebody else who needed it, and go from there because it's a very easy design. If I had the tools, I could crank out several a day.
Oh, that's easy. So here's my question on that rope bed. So where you run your ropes through, are the holes rounded or tapered?
Rounded.
So I
used a hand drill. I used a hand drill. And then the ropes that I use are 3/8 ropes.
Yeah, I just wanted to know because usually when you stick a rope through just a pre-drilled hole, it doesn't matter how big the hole is. You get it in there, and you can only tension it so much because that rope grabs the corners of where the holes are.
Yeah, I just
so your hole, the inside of your holes are rounded.
No, they're just straight in holes. I just use very cheap manila rope. I don't use anything fancy. I originally made my first one with the what was it, nylon rope?
Oh, that stuff stretches like Hades.
Yeah, it does.
Doesn't it fray easy as well?
It did, and I ended up replacing that with the manila rope, and
that's that nasty, rough yellow stuff, right?
Well, this one's more straw colored, but it works, and it's lighter, and it doesn't stretch as much.
Yeah, because that's what made out of. Basically, it's like 90% plastic. That's the stuff they use in like lakes for the buoys, right? That kind of rope?
No, we're talking like rope, real rope.
I'm gonna Google that real quick. I'm almost. Oh, okay. So actual like fabric rope.
Okay, if you look at the pictures I showed you earlier,
the stuff they used on old boats. Yeah, I'm looking
Okay.
at Twisted Pro Manila right now. Yeah, it's basically the old school rope they used for like old pirate ships.
Yeah, you can get it at Walmart in
Yeah,
50-foot
they don't
rolls.
sell very big sections. The smallest, I
No,
think that
I'm
they have like
my
8
bed,
inch.
my rope bed takes about 75 feet per side.
How
About
much?
about 150 feet total.
Okay.
So it's gonna be it's a pretty cool setup. Here, let's see if I can
I was
find.
saying, can't you just use like one piece, or is it easier to set it up when you're in 2 sections?
Well, what do you mean, the bed?
Yeah, because like you said, if you've got your verticals and then your horizontals, can you use one solid piece of rope, or would that just be way too hard to set up that way?
It's hard to tension.
That's what I'd be guessing.
Yeah, give me a second here. I'm gonna find a picture of my rope bed.
Here's aside from tensioning it, because I know one end is like the picture you showed earlier, it had one big fat knot on the end. Do you do
Right.
the same thing on the other side, or do you use some sort of like prusik knot tensioner?
I just wrap it around and around and just pull it tight, like you would on a ship.
Do you put like a wedge in there so in the hole so when it pulls back it tightens on the wedge, or
I could add wedges, but that's just extra pieces I don't want to carry.
Wouldn't it be hard to carry it all though, like bulky?
It
now, if
can
you're
be,
using pine, you're looking at maybe 50 pounds total,
not
if
including the
that.
mattress. The mattress is a whole different ball game. But
Nice.
I'm trying to find a picture so I can tell you what it means. Because Ian actually helped me set this up one year when a friend of ours came to visit. And we didn't have a bed for him, so I put my rope bed together in my living room. This is when we lived in Newton.
Okay, so how long
It's
does it take? No, how long does it take you to assemble the rope bed?
by myself. It takes me about 45 minutes. That's by myself with no one helping me weave the ropes.
Okay.
When I got help, it takes me a lot It is a lot faster.
Yeah.
The first set of ropes you just run back and forth. It's the second set that takes the longest because you have to weave in and out.
Yeah, so that's why I tried to do the sideways ones first.
Honestly, I would think it would be easier to do the other way. I would figure do the long ones first because that's going to have the most amount of rope, and then do the short ones because you've only got to go over 3 or about 6, 7 times.
You would think the length ones would be longer. They're not. The sideways ones are longer.
No, because you got more holes.
Exactly.
Okay.
So you weave the long ones first, then the short ones. The sideways.
I'm assuming
ones.
for the horizontals, you don't put tension on there until after you've run the verticals.
Yeah, you got to run them all. I just run it through, and once I get both of them together, then I start at the beginning where the knot is on where I first pulled it through.
Your base knot.
And I pull from the opposite end and keep on. It works better with 2 people to do this, and basically you're pulling the ropes tight as you go down. And when I get down to the end, I take the rope, I wrap it, and tie it like you do on a ship. And it holds itself in place by tension. And do the same thing on the other side, tightening as I go once it's done. And it's really tight, bouncy tight. So
when you're roping, like putting the ropes in, like you've got a starting point, and you do a knot or you secure it on the end, however you do it.
Not on one end always, yeah.
Yeah. Then you run it the length, put it through the hole, and then do you like go from this hole to that hole and then run it down?
Yeah, I go up through the hole, over one, down, up, back up through, and you're basically back and forth.
Yeah.
And then to get to the end, then you hold it tight, but don't tighten it until you got everything together. That way, when you tighten it, it also pulls it together and locks everything in. And it's also light enough for me to pick up with one hand by grabbing onto the ropes.
Leave it.
I just tilt it sideways on its side because I have to do that to get it in the door.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't assemble it inside the tent?
Oh, there's no room.
is it too big for tents?
No, it's not big. It fits in the tent perfectly. It's just that it's easier to with. You need the room to be able to move your hands and to keep the ropes from getting tangled and that kind of thing. And
Oh, okay.
and you also got to see what you're doing because my tent, we have a nickname for it. It's called the TARDIS for a reason.
Okay.
I was trying to find a picture of it, and I'm
Actually, I got a question.
sure.
Because since it's the same assembly for, well, it's not more so much a question, more as a general observation. But you can do a chair the exact same way as a rope bed.
Probably, but I like my.
I mean, I wouldn't see the difference. The only difference is that you would have to put the ropes or use a smaller board. So I'd say like a you probably do a 2x4 or a 1x3 or a 2x3. Do the same exact framing, and then just have a high. You could do like a short high back chair. So your front two pegs are maybe a foot and a half, and then your back pegs could be like 2.5, 2 foot, somewhere in there. That way you have some sort of like back to sit on, and then you would just have your standard chair frame, like the rope bed, and then you would just put like a couple of hides on it to sit on.
Right.
That's actually quite a good idea.
I have a bunch of 2x6 or 2x3s out here in my yard. Well, technically I got to use 4 of them for other things, but if I have any left, I might consider making myself a rope chair.
Can you film it?
Unless you guys want to watch an hour and a half, like a 2-hour, 3-hour long video, because I don't.
If I was
edit
there, I could help you
lot.
make it in about 45 minutes.
Putting
I'd
it
just like
together
to
would
see
be
the
easy.
process.
Huh? What was that?
Who?
Cliff.
Cliff, you.
Oh,
You,
I
Cliff.
said putting it together would be easy. It's just going to take forever to cut out all the parts, like all
Not
the pieces
really.
off of it.
If you have, well, it would help me is a friend lent me a router for the cutout parts on the legs,
I have all that.
and I used a hand drill, not a power drill, on the holes for the ropes because you don't want them to shatter or crack as you're doing it. So going low speed instead of high speed on those.
I've got the high speed, but I've also got wood bits that are designed to just eat through wood but not split it. So I've got a whole bunch of those out in the shed. I got a whole kit full of those things.
Right.
That'd be helpful.
But yeah, I would think making a chair wouldn't be that hard because you're only going to use maybe 30 feet of rope, if that.
It depends.
How tight you want your lattice weave?
Well, also the width of your body, because if you don't want to be sitting directly on ropes.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You could make it, but the thing is, you're going to put down hide anyway, or some sort of cushion.
Well, hide would probably be best of some kind, because you can get raw hides places like the Leather Factory and some other places like
I
that.
used to over here. We had a Tandy Leather Company, and then we had another leather company, and I can't find anywhere to buy leather now.
We have the Leather
location.
Factory here in Des Moines, so that's not too hard to do.
Yeah, because I would just think about, you would just get like a piece of leather roughly the same width as your rope, the inside your internal dimensions.
Right.
That way you're not sitting directly onto the rope, because when you sit on it, you're going to move. Those things are going to shift.
Right.
So I would have like a good chunk of leather, and then probably say like, I don't know, a well-maintained piece of like sheep fur. Like you just get like
a fleece.
A fleece, or yeah, like the sheepskins.
You can even use false fleece for that too, technically. Oh, here's a distance picture of my pavilion.
Again, Cecilia, I don't edit, so you guys would be watching like a 5-hour long video from start to finish.
That's
cool, Colin.
I've got pictures of it, some of it inside with my rope. Oh, actually, here. With my rope bed in the inside.
Yeah, yep.
What do you think, Cliff?
Looks cool. I still think you need that awning on the front so you guys have a front porch.
Well, it's hard to do with this one because it's only a 6-foot high doorway. You want your awning a lot taller than that. And we could easily get a 12 by 12 awning we can set off to the side that's freestanding.
Yeah.
but that's that's my pavilion. I've actually had that longer than I've had Ian. I'm still trying to find a picture of my rope bed that Ian helped me put together, but I just can't remember where it's at. But I lost a lot of stuff when my phone died.
Oh, sweet! I can get a humongous canvas tent for $1,000. No thanks.
I paid $1,200 for mine, but I've had mine almost 20 years too.
Yeah, I'm looking for I want to get one, but I want like a specific style, and I do not want a white tan one because those things show dirt. Like I kind of want a tan one.
Check out pantherprimitives.com. That's where I got mine. And we have all styles there, not just like mine. They don't really make mine anymore, to be honest.
There's something like this, Colin. This is what I'm looking for. Amanda's a booger.
You're a booger.
See, I want one like this.
Oh, yeah. That's it's called a wall.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, the wall tents. Yeah, that's what I want because you can get closer to the wall without losing a lot of space. Plus, since they're square, depending on how you want to do the setup, you can actually get two cots back next to each other in there.
Jenny and I want to get a 12 by 14.
Similar to this,
but bigger. That way we could have our bed in the back, put it in a divider.
So you're looking at something like this one here?
No, not like that. It's a little bit modern, but yeah.
But similar styles. But you're looking for like this one here, something like that. That's a 12 by 14 canvas high wall tent.
What happened?
What did you do?
I opened up a new window by not trying to.
Well done.
Because if I somehow managed to buy property, I wouldn't mind setting up a base frame for a canvas tent and then just like living in the canvas tent for a while.
Okay, let me see if I can find one that's very similar to the one I am talking about. Because mine's is going to be really, really, really big.
I would have to fully make sure my canvas tent was fully waxed though, just so it becomes fully waterproof. Or I can get waterproof sprayer or waterproof
Dubbin?
sprayer.
Have you heard of Dubbin before?
I've heard of Dublin, but that's usually what happens when you take $1 and turn it into $2.
No.
Okay, this one would work for us because we go to rendezvous and stuff.
Oh look, Evan's back.
Welcome back, Evan.
Welcome back, Evan. We use this with but when we got canvas dries bones and swags and that, that's use Dubbin. It's what?
12 feet wide by 14 feet long.
Yeah, that was like one of the next ones I was going to click on too, and then I closed out my tab.
So as you can see, you can add a stove in there, which is a bonus. It's okay. You don't have to apologize, Evan. You have lives. That's what happens.
I do like the fact that they have the tie-outs on the front side, roughly about a foot, maybe a foot and a half in, but I think that's just to tie out the corners of the doorway when you roll it up.
Yeah. But you can also get them in either wood frame or aluminum frame.
I was thinking, Colin, if those tie-outs are actually high enough, because it looks like they're almost dead center with that top line, you could actually run probably a 3x3 meter tarp right across that, tie it in, and then use that as your awning.
Well, the thing is, those are not really meant to have awnings, but you can get awnings. Let me see.
Okay. If that thing has 14 tie-out points, it don't matter. You can put an awning on there. It ain't going nowhere.
Give me a second.
That thing ain't going to move.
I'm trying to find one. Okay. Here's one with an awning, and I'll show you what it. Give me a second here.
Amanda, type the stuff you're talking about. Type the name of it in the chat, and I'll look into it.
Well, do you know what a dryzer bone is?
Yeah, that's usually a dead carcass out in the middle of the desert.
Okay, Cliff. The best you're going to get is something like this.
Yeah, but that's a low wall tent. It's not a high wall.
No, the thing is that is a bell, but they have the wall tents here, and here, and here. Over here, there's the awning you have freestanding. I'd rather have a freestanding one anyway. Now, if I had a regular marquee tent, which is basically, let me see if I can find one. Oh, crikey! Oh, here's what you're talking about. Then you're talking about something like that.
Yeah, you can get like a similar tent like that. Yeah.
That would be awesome, but we just
Because
that's
that one
a lot more
that
money
already
than we can
looks like
afford.
it's got the that whole front shelf is integrated with the roof system, so it's all one piece.
Yeah, look at this one here. It's on a platform.
Yeah, see, I would do that if I bought property. That's what I would do. I would get something like that.
Well, the
and
thing is,
live
I
in
mean,
that for a little while.
I don't mind having it separate if I need it to, because that way, if I need to move it for some reason, I can move it. That's pretty much the reason.
You just got to set one of those up just where the sun doesn't fully hit inside. But yeah, I could live in a setup like that. That does actually look pretty cool.
Here's another one.
And plus, that's what most of these open floor canvas tents, that's what they prefer you to do anyway. They prefer you to make a wood frame for them and just
Okay.
set it on top of
This
the
one
frame.
here is
Yeah.
not attached, Cliff.
Yeah, that one looks like it's just over, but the back corner is tied to the center frame post by the door.
But it's got
And
two.
then you have your front pole on the front pole
Yeah.
over there.
That's probably what we could do. More, like I said, that's a Panther.
Yeah, that's probably a 12 by 12 or 12 by 14 canvas tarp.
And here's another one. Same kind of situation.
Yeah, but the thing is, you have to drag all those extra poles around just to set that sucker up.
If I'm taking, see, the thing is, mine would have a pole in the front, a pole in the back, and a pole across for the center pole, the ridge line. So 4 extra poles are nothing.
You might need 6. Well, no, because you would be able to attach your center on the tarp to your front pole.
Yeah, but you still have this pole here, back over here, and back.
You would
over
need
there.
about 5.
Yeah.
So you're already hit on your main ridgeline pole. You're going to still need the 4 corners and then one for the front just to raise that up so you're not running into it.
Well, the thing is, I think this one also might be a freestanding one as well. They just took out the extra pole.
No, that's a freestanding, but if you'll notice that backside, look where that first cross post is at next to that little box.
Right here, yeah.
It's because they have that corner, that centerpiece is on top of their center pole for their roof.
Oh, yeah, right here.
Yeah, it's sitting on top of that.
Yeah, but the thing is, like I said, it's probably just an extra freestanding one. They just left a pole out and did that.
Yeah.
And these are like 7-foot poles, looks like.
I'd probably say 7 or 7.5, close to 8, maybe.
They're Panthers. They only come in 2 sizes, 6 foot and 7 foot. So.
Yeah, but you can get a modified pole. It doesn't matter. Anywhere that sells lumber,
you don't want to do modified with Panthers because their standard sizing is more than sufficient for any setup.
Well, I'm saying for the tarp itself, not for the canvas tent itself. I'm saying just for the tarp.
Yeah, well, this part here.
Yeah, the roof.
That's all. That they sell it as a sunshade, as a separate thing. So you have to buy it separate. There's another one here. Same kind of situation.
Yeah, that's your standard. Looks like
And
I'd
it's like
probably
this one
say
here
8 by
too,
12.
So there's different variations on the same situation. But my tent looks a lot like that without the actual fleur-de-lis and stuff on there. Because mine's just plain white. Nothing fancy about it. It works. But something like what Grace was going to be making with her baker's style tent.
Yeah.
Something like this.
There's nothing wrong with those tents, man. They work just as well.
It's got an awning right there and her super seltzer that she's making or made, because I haven't seen any video about it. So
yeah, because basically what you would run is, depending on how deep it is, you could run your cots from the opening to the back end, because that still has with that Baker style, it has a decent amount of footrest or foot height on the backside because you're looking at probably like 2.5, maybe 3 feet.
Okay.
And then your front opening is going to be roughly about 5 or 6, depending on how you want to design it.
Okay. This is a 10 by 10 square marquee. We would probably go with a 14 by 14, obviously, but you can also do it with a awning like that.
Yeah, but that looks like a detachable awning as well. Actually, no, that looks like it's integrated with the system.
No, they're all detachable. Even the walls are detachable. The way they got it, the way they work it out.
So do they just zipper on there, or are they buckles?
There are hooks.
Oh, okay.
There's little hooks on the walls that there's ropes underneath these dags right here.
Yeah.
Along the side here, and they just hook into the walls. So my door could be anywhere it wants to on my round tent. It's not one set door. The walls come off. I could use it as a open awning if I wanted to, with no walls, or I could put the door anywhere I want to.
Basically, a ginormous shade umbrella.
It can
Cliff?
be such.
Yes, Amanda.
Do I have you on Instagram or Facebook?
You should have me on Instagram.
Can you send me a message? Actually, hold up. This is a dryzer bone.
It's a duster.
So yeah, it's a canvas duster.
It's oiled cotton.
It's a duster.
So heavy. So it's heavier than a duster.
It's like an oilcloth type situation.
Yeah, it's no different than a.
It's an oil skin. The classic oil skin coat, waterproof, windproof, breathable, and constructed out of heavy-duty wax cotton.
Okay.
So that's what we in Australia call a dryzer bone, and I use dub and wax to keep them oiled, which waterproofs, and I use it on my swag as well.
Stupid thing went too far.
Cliff.
Oh, Dublin.
Dubbin.
Oh, Dublin. Australian owned, neutral. Okay.
So
I thought I had you on here for Instagram. I know I have you on Instagram.
Well, I've been booted because I couldn't find you.
You're still under A and B, right?
No, it's Miss_Amanda_Thompson. I've never been A and B.
There it is. See, I know I had you on here.
I can't find you. But yeah, it's for waterproofing, softening, and preserving of leather, footwear, boots, jackets, and sports goods.
Yeah, that should be me right there, assuming you actually ever get that message.
You got one from me too, just because.
I have you, Mandy.
Cecilia.
Like, I know I had you on here. I just forgot what it was under.
But that dubbin is the best stuff out. I used it to waterproof my swag. And when I had my dryzer bone, I used it to keep my dryzer bone conditioned. I do want to try and actually get one before I leave and take it over with me.
Hey, Cliff, check these out.
Yeah, that one looks like a full-on circus. Not the one on the bottom. The top one looks like a full-on carny tent.
Well, it's a civil reenactor tent. It's a rendezvous tent. But this one here is a square marquee. Here, I'm gonna make it.
Nothing wrong with a square as long as you got enough head and foot room, and then you got.
Yeah. There's the side pole. The center poles are the height of the center is right here. That's the length. Sorry, that's the length. Height is where's the height?
Is that almost 11-ounce waxed canvas?
Not waxed. They have Excel with flame retardant, Sunforger with flame retardant, and 13-ounce Sunforger with flame retardant.
God almighty, I can only imagine how heavy 13-ounce canvas would be.
Mine, I have to carry in an old military footlocker by itself, and it is hefty.
Yeah, I was going to say, canvas that size.
There's what Jenny and I want to get is one of these.
One of the trader tents?
Yeah. It's a wall tent.
10 by like 14.
And you can add a fly to it right there, as you can see.
Oh,
But
yeah,
you have to pay for
12-foot
the setup
fly.
kit too.
Jesus Christ. Does that say 12 foot by 17 feet wide?
Well, no, it says 12 foot by 16 foot. Then there says 14 by 18 foot, then 14 by 20 foot, or 16 by 20 foot.
That is wide as Hades.
That's big for a reason, because when you go into those
Long.
things, they're full setup living spaces.
You
Not
can get
just
them in. Sorry,
What? Go ahead.
I was. Jeff asked, I've always wanted a duster, but I'm too short and fat. But I was just going to say to him, you can get them in different lengths and sizes. You don't have to
Jeff, I
have
have
like
a
full
duster.
length.
Panther
I'm too tall
Primitives
for
is a really good place to go, folks, if you guys are interested in any of these things. There's another wall tent right there.
Stop, Colin.
It's
Has
pretty
that
simple.
got? Is that like a wooden frame on the side?
Yep.
Yeah, they're using wooden boards on the outside as a tensioner.
You use poles. Yeah.
Ah, okay, I see.
And you have to have really straight logs.
You can see the different styles they have here, and there's little wall tents. They got the sizes and everything. You can actually
Scroll back up to the diagram. I'll tell you when to stop. Keep going. Right there. So, Amanda, you see the loops on that ridge line right there on that top corner?
On
Those little loops?
the side.
Yeah. That's what you would run your poles from. And then you would run some shorter ones on the bottom just to give it some support so they don't collapse in, and then that's how you tension your tent down.
Oh, there's
and you can only you can do it with like 2 or 3 ropes, and it'll tension that thing tighter than a drum snare.
Yeah, well, technically you could do it with the front pole from the front and another pole in the back, plus a ridge pole, and all those loops you could just make them into ropes straight out the side.
Yep.
Holding it up, you wouldn't need side poles at all.
Yeah, you can do them without the vertical supports, but
I'd rather have the vertical supports, because if you're going to put in any kind of stove or anything like that,
yeah, you're
want
going
the extra
to
support.
want that rigidity.
Right. And you can order, like I said, this is some of the other ones right there.
See, to me, like with the picture of the different ones, like the ceiling come down like really low, and then you had like short walls. So that would be like, you wouldn't have much like headroom, would you?
Oh, no. My tent, when we're in it, is over 12 feet high on the inside. Which is why since ours is a 12-foot round on the outside, that's equivalent if you use, the circumference of a circle and all, and the diameter, the area of a circle. We got like 144 square feet of living space inside our tent.
Right.
It gets bigger on the inside.
Yeah, but because the roof comes down, and then it's like short walls. You know what I mean? Like, can you stand up against the side, or do you hit your head?
You're going to run into that about halfway into. You're going to take a step into it, and you're going to eat a face full of canvas.
You can get 6-foot walls.
You can get higher ones.
Yeah.
Ah, gotcha.
Because you got your standard wall tents, and then you got your high wall tent.
There's a bigger style lean-to that would be perfect for Grace.
I like that one.
And it's really simple. You see, it's got the wood frame. We just making regular poles. You make yourself.
I'm actually shocked on that one that actually had a standard awning plus the front doors, because usually when you do the Baker tents, your awning is your front door.
Oh, this one's got an extra curtains.
Yeah, that one's got the integrated front walls, and then it's got the roof extension.
Yeah, and that could in a pinch.
This
will drop down and all that stuff. So
yeah.
Yeah, because see on that one right there for that Baker tent, so you got the back ridge pole and then you got that front ridge pole. If you ran your cot that way, from basically the opening to the back, you could get one cot on each side and still basically have that entire centerpiece to even either run another cot on the back wall, or use that as like a stand for like a dresser or some sort of like low bench.
Okay, I've actually seen someone with two versions of this. They face each other.
Yeah, and then you put the tarp right in the center, and you basically have this like huge
Connected to
room.
each side, yeah. So that way you each have a side and you have an essential living space for doing your different things. You can put a table in there and some chairs, but you wouldn't have your
even
fire
with that
under
setup there,
Huh?
all you would need is, with the setup that you're on the screen right now, all you would need is just another Baker style tent on the other side, and you'd have that little like 6x8 whatever 6x10 living space in the center.
Yeah, and there's the prices for it right there.
A lot.
And the front curtains are right here below as well. The privacy curtain.
$186 for the curtains.
Yeah. And there's the sizes and everything else.
10-foot sod flap.
The sod flap is what goes on the ground.
Yeah.
It keeps out the draft. Very needed thing, just to let you know. It does come in handy.
Oh yeah.
It keeps critters out too.
Sorry. Hey, you know what else keeps critters? Having a cat or a dog with you.
Some people do. I don't have them. Cats are not common, but dogs are more than common when we go to events like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say because it's like a companion pet. Most of these guys never traveled without some sort of companion pet.
The material that I used, it was just straight up sun forager without flame retardant, and it's a lot cheaper. It's like $100 cheaper than the one with flame retardant.
Yeah,
What is
unless
that?
you're lighting open fires and you're inside your tent, I wouldn't even bother with the flame retardant.
Oh no! If I was going to be putting in a stove, then it would be because
Really, you would really only need that about 2 feet around wherever the hole's at.
Well, I want to make sure when we buy the one we were planning on getting, it's going to be have a sewn in stovepipe hole.
Yeah, you're gonna have that fiber. Yeah, that's gonna be that reinforced fiberglass or whatever the heck they use.
There's still an insert you've got to put in there to help with that. It's a sleeve you put in there for your stovepipe hole. That's going to keep it from with a silicone insert that your pipe goes through.
Yeah, because you get the standard one, which is usually just a straight pipe flume that goes up through the hole, but that's a fire retardant rubber or whatever whatever they use. I think it's either rubber or fiberglass. I'm thinking it's more fiberglass because that stuff won't catch on fire.
There you go, Cliff.
Toilet.
Hey, it does say shower right there.
It's actually not bad. What was that? A shower for $150, and then for about $140 you get a. Oh, it's not even that. So so you're looking at $260 and $266 because you still have to buy the poles, and then you buy that's messed up. So they're charging you twice.
But the poles they have are heat treated, and they're very. I mean, these things will last you a lifetime without issue. Honestly, I've had mine for over 20 years, and I've not had one pole issue. So they're worth the setup. They do have patterns for you can make your own. They sell them.
Ain't that hard.
No, well, the thing is, it's the style of hole, and you also want to make sure you're using the right materials to keep the grommets without tearing into your material. Because if you don't do it right, you can tear into your material very, very easily. So
you gotta have those. I know they make them in the woodworking industry. It's a specialized tool. You basically just stick it on a drill, and you drill the end of your log, and it just shaves it down to like a spoke post.
Right. Well, this is all the canvas stuff they do. They do this. There's what mine is right there. Not this one. This one's an umbrella tent, or carousel tent is what they call it. And basically, it looks like an umbrella inside. There's no sidewall poles, just one center pole. But mine is very similar to that, but I actually have side poles without the little umbrella part. But that one actually offers some advantages. As you can see up in this one here, where they put baskets and stuff up there, you can hang stuff up there all over there. They got plants up there. They got bookshelves. They have everything.
I'd honestly be considered using like a yurt, but God Almighty, setting up a yurt would be a chore and a half.
Well, this would probably be your style right here then.
Now the A-frames. Now I'd be all right with a high wall with like a A wall,
Wall
tent?
tent?
Yeah, I'd be good with a wall tent. I mean, you're not going to be walking to the side of your tent constantly anyway, because that's just where your cot's going to be. So the only time you're going to get in that is when you're either sitting down or leaning over.
Well, here's a wall tent right here. Simple one.
Yeah, see, I can do a standard wall tent because you just throw your cot on one side and then everything else on there as well.
Right. And there's just a regular lean-to style. They do a lot of stuff for movies and stuff. And they also have a lot of accessories stuff that you get. Here's their tent accessories where there's stakes, stake pullers, you can get extra ropes, the pole bag, everything.
Line tensioners. It's funny.
Yeah. I use
Line
those all the
tension,
time.
dude, you can literally make line tensioners at home. You just go buy a dowel and drill holes in it.
Yeah, I actually have some that way. These are really cool for.
Oh, I like the pot hangers.
Yeah, but these are for like hanging your clothes. The better ones are like these shelf brackets. You can put a board in here, and you can put a pole across two of those, and you can hang your clothes.
Yeah, that looks like just standard shelf bracket you can buy at the hardware store.
No,
Doesn't
they're
look
not.
like-
They're not, because they have to fit over the poles themselves, not just the top of the pole.
Yeah, I mean that's still, the same basic design as what they have in the hardware
The
store.
principle is the same, but not the design.
Not the fitting.
Yeah, and there's that oilskin cloth by the yard that Mandy was talking about.
Only $25 a yard. So you buy a whole bale of that's going to cost you like $600 or $700.
But you can do so much with it.
Yeah, sell it for
Is that
$30
heavy,
and make
though?
a profit.
It's going to be heavy. Look, here's a haversack of one.
Yeah, that probably weighs shipping. Oh, ship weight is only 1 pound. That's actually not bad.
And it's an oil. I mean, it's waterproof. Here's one of those chairs. Some of those chairs.
Now that is that top one right there. That is one intricate design.
Yeah, look at these. That's a key chair too, just like mine, but different. Folding rocking
Yeah, I was
chair.
thinking of watch. Scroll up on that one real quick, Colin.
Which one?
Right, let's stop that one right there. The Panther 1700s folding chair.
This one right here.
Yeah, I would see something like that, but doing it as like a rope chair.
I don't know about that, but this one here is the same way.
But not having it as a
there.
folding chair, but like that same principle, the same style and design, but just 4 posts. It's basically it would just be a smaller version of the bed.
Okay, this one here has all the plans for all those. And this one here gives you for making a folding bed, not a rope bed, but a folding bed.
That's an accordion bed. I would not want one of those.
Yeah. And there's, you've seen these before.
Yeah, the standard folding portable chairs, those are easy. I mean, it's the same principle as like most of your standard TV trays.
Now these are pretty cool, actually. I think these are kind of cool.
Oh, look, they're selling 18th century bras.
There's a folding one too.
I know it's braziers, but the spelling is brazier.
Right. But they actually have some really cool stuff. They got the tripods here. They have S hooks, the fire kit.
Oh, they got the
$14.
fire strikers. Those aren't actually too bad.
And so you get a whole kit for $14. But it comes with a U-shaped striker, not a.
Yeah, I think I'd rather have one of those like almost knuckle duster styles.
One of these, like mine.
Yeah,
like I use.
yeah, exactly like yours.
This one right here is actually pretty cool. The Ultimate Fire Tool.
What is that, a 28-inch? Yeah, 28-inch freaking pry bar. Jesus, man, 7 pounds? You might as well just get a piece of wrought iron and split the top end.
Look at it again. Read it.
Yeah, 28 inches.
It's not just the length, dude. It's a blow tube for blowing into your fire without getting your face in it.
Very smooth. Stupid question. Blah 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 blah.
And it just doubles as a fire program.
I have one of them. I just
do not
had that
inhale.
when I was over here. What did I do with it? I was literally using it the other day.
They're just one of those extra things you can get.
You can put a dart in there and use it as a dart gun.
Yeah, that's an idea too.
He got me with a Ferrari dart. You started it.
Well, now they have this one here. Like they got the hatchet, the throwing hawks.
I'd be all right with that knife right there. It looks like a decent sized. Only $73 for a nice bushcraft knife.
That's a throwing knife.
A bushcraft knife.
I'd say more bushcraft knives there.
Iron cooking utensils, scrub brushes. The mini spice box is actually not a bad idea.
That's an Altoids tin.
Yeah, but it's a pretty good idea.
It's trying to find the little mini spice tubes, and you got to watch out for those because those are glass.
Right. Now, the primitive first aid kit, I've been wanting that just because I like the idea. Just because
That's probably got like what? 1 or 2 rolls of gauze and like an ace bandage style wrap, and that's probably it.
It's got a variety of bandages for blisters and stuff. But the thing is, I would customize it myself.
Oh, it says 27 first aid items, including moleskin for blisters, a variety of bandages and alcohol swabs. But that's all it says.
Yeah, but the thing is, I can customize mine. This is what you need to make. Since you made that folding pot holder, make yourself one of these next.
Yeah, according to what I've seen, I may or may not have made mine wrong entirely.
Yeah. I've made mug straps before. Those are easy.
Blanket pins.
There you go. There's what I was talking about right here.
Yeah, oilskins. There you go.
That's what I wanted to show Mandy.
I'll be right back, folks. I got to go talk to a man about a broken pipe.
Same here.
Well, hi, chat. How are we doing?
You are in charge, Mandy.
What's everyone up to? Who's still here? Can I hear a count of who's here? I know, Booster. I'm just talking to myself, mate. Is anybody out there? Hello? Hello? Blake, are you there? Jeff? Oh, hi, Jeff. How you doing? What you been up to? I want to try and get one of the original Australian dryzer bones and bring it with me. But it's going to stink because they smell. Like they don't have a very pleasant smell. But they're so cool. I did have one, but my first ex stole it when he broke up with me. So I don't have it no more. But we'll see. Because the one I want is a couple of $100. They're not cheap. They're a wee bit pricey. But well worth it. Oh, you actually had fun shopping. I hate shopping. I don't have to go shopping. I don't. Unless it's to a camping shop. But I'm glad you're doing good, Jeff. What's your plans for tomorrow, Jeff? Anything interesting?
Boogity, 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 boogity.
Screw you, Jeff! Cliff! Crap! Oh, Jeff! Screw you, Cliff! Sorry, Jeff. That
I
wasn't
scare
you.
her. She's like, F off, Jeff.
I said screw you!
Same difference. Oh, that was good.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jeff.
It was subconscious.
That
she
was aimed
talking
at
to you.
him.
It was just subconscious that she said Jeff because she just said your name like 5 times. So when I caught her, what was on her brain was Jeff.
You're so mean, Cliff.
Love you, Amanda.
Love you, Cliff. I should honestly expect it, but I don't. Because every time you leave and I'm up and you come back, you always scare me. But because you've muted your mic, I can't hear when you're coming. And then I'm reading chat, so I'm not paying attention to the screen.
Yeah, I just unmuted real quick. I was just like, ooh, watch, I'm going to get her. I was thinking too, I was like, ooh, I'm going to get her good. Watch, she's not even going to be paying attention.
Yeah. She was on a mission to get a certain things. We are going up to my middle daughter's house. My youngest daughter is having a baby shower gender reveal. That's awesome, Jeff.
Seems everybody's doing that recently.
But I'm not. I'm babyless.
You gotta give it about 12 months.
We'll see.
You might want, let's see, what we're at 4. So yeah, you might have one next year.
Maybe. I hope so, but maybe.
That's probably not a discussion for this particular channel.
No, not really. No, we'll get in trouble.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure JV would be like, hey, what are you guys talking about, you dirty bums?
Talking about us having kids, honey, if you're listening, you're probably not, because I think he's actually out cold.
Kangaroos.
If we have a girl, it's going to be called Lillian Annabelle.
Never name a kid Annabelle. There's horror stories that follow that name.
Oh.
Jesus. Jeff's family
about-
popping them out like rabbits.
What about Lillian?
Lillian is fine, just not the other one.
Okay.
Because that's the name of a chick in a horror film.
Are you trying to
Lily-
name the spouse granddaughter or what?
What?
You coming up with names? I was just wondering what you were doing.
Coming up
Oh.
with names for random kids.
Yeah.
I like the name
If I-
Anna Maria.
If I ever have a girl, I'm calling her.
Bob.
Well, originally it was going to be Lillian Annabelle, but now I'm changing my mind about the Annabelle part.
Yeah, I told her the Annabelle parts usually coincides with like horror films. It's always somebody named Annabelle that's either A, possessed, or B, tries to start fires.
Yeah. So.
What do you guys think of that oil skin duster that I found?
I don't really like the design of it.
Right.
But it's pretty good regardless. I like the full length. Like that's used to be the one that I had until my ex ran off with it.
See, that looks like a Ranger duster.
It's for horse riding. It splits at there's a split down the back which comes across the back of the horse, and you've got straps that hold it onto your legs.
I don't think this one's split either.
It looks more like a rain jacket than anything else.
It's what it is. But I mean, you have a rain cloak there. They got an oilskin hood. They got a poncho.
I got something similar literally right here. But it's not considered either one of those.
That one has the shoulder pads, and you've got like a bit of canvas that runs under, which holds it to your body, and then you've got the neck bit.
Oh, my flashlight popped out of my pocket. I was wondering where that went.
It's in your pocket, mate.
That's cool. How Matrix of you?
I was about to say that.
Yeah, this thing still has. I
He's
still have a
Neo.
full solid like foot before this thing even gets close to the ground.
Is it split up the back though?
Yeah.
Nice. Does it have the leg hoops?
The what?
Leg hoops.
No. This is considered a duster, but it's also considered a trench coat.
Oh, okay.
It's not the duster length, but it's standardly just considered a trench coat.
Got you.
And when I'm wearing that thing walking around, people avoid me like I have the freaking clap.
Yeah, because they don't know what you got underneath it.
I'm also a fairly large white guy walking around in a city full of like Hispanics wearing a black leather trench coat in the middle of summertime. People are just like, nope.
You know what you need to do? You have that on, and also you open up your shirt, and you have a shirt that says, "Have a nice day."
I could actually, with that item right there that I'm pointing at, I could hide that in there. With that item right there.
So you can go full on Highlander.
I could. I actually walked around with that thing one time with an 18-inch knife on me, and nobody even knew I had it on me. Awkward as Hades to sit down with it, because I wasn't walking around scout carry. I was walking around dangler style with that thing.
Oh.
So I could run scout carry on that. Nobody would even know.
I'm oh crap!
Pouring cereal milk everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much. This is my Raisin Bran. It's good for my heart.
All right, so we've got a shop called Bunbury Army Surplus, and they sell heaps of different stuff. The coat that I've just found is a Thomas Cook High Country long coat, and it's $185, and I want to try and get that.
Yeah, I think I paid $150 for mine. That's not bad.
And
what is that?
And bring
brown?
it over with me.
I'm not so sure about the shoulders. It just looks weird.
Trust me, shoulders help when it rains.
So does an umbrella, but
wrist straps in it.
oh, mother of Hades, that hurt.
Don't do that; it hurts.
So it's 100% heavy duty wax cotton oil skin, and the lining is 100% cotton.
Okay, that thing's gonna be hot and heavy.
Yeah, but you wear it in winter.
Remember, our winter is different than your winter.
Yeah, trust me, Amanda, you ain't gonna be wearing that here in wintertime. You're gonna be wearing 7 other things plus that on top of it, and you still probably gonna be freezing.
Oh, I've got a deer hunter jacket.
Yeah, that's probably $200.
$199.
Yeah, $200
Australian.
So
I
we're
guess
looking
she's
at
not seen the
probably
TV show Yellowstone yet.
I've watched the first
Bye, Will.
Thanks for coming, Will.
I've watched the first 2 seasons of Yellowstone.
Okay.
I haven't even bothered to watch it.
But I can't find, because I've got to get it on YouTube or through YouTube. But they only go up to season 2.
Do you have Netflix up there? It should be on Netflix as far as I know.
Not anymore. I can't afford it.
No, they
use JV's subscription.
Different country, Colin.
Still doesn't matter. It's online.
Let's see. Let's say because it should be on Netflix, but I'll take a check here. If it's not on Netflix here, then they probably pulled it.
Because I keep seeing like little clips of it, like different episodes and that. So I know there's more than 2 seasons, and I know it's still going. It's just I can't. Hi, Misk. Hope you feel better, mate.
Season 2 coming in 14 days.
I read that message completely wrong. Have a good day, Misk. Night. You know
Oh,
what
that's
I mean.
Will.
You
Yeah,
know
he's
that
probably, I
one.
think it's what, Saturday? So yeah, he's with family right now.
Mm-hmm. No, Mandy, if you really want to know about air rifles and stuff like that, Will is the person to talk to.
I am going to wait until I am there, and JV is going to show me everything I need
Cool.
to know.
Yep, I believe Amanda is actually correct. They did pull it from Netflix. I'm not seeing it on here at all. That's kind of sad, actually. They've got everything similarly related, but that's the same cabin they used in freaking, oh my god, Stargate. Why? I think you were using the same stuff over and over.
By the way, it is on Prime Video.
Say what?
It's on Prime Video.
Oh yeah, if you got Prime.
I don't have Prime.
You get through Amazon really easy.
Yeah, as long as it's free, because I cannot afford any subscriptions at the moment.
Subscribe to my channel, Mandy. It's only $1.99 per never because I don't even have monetization yet.
Oh, that's what I use for mine. It's $1.99, no more than that.
I had to stop all subscriptions because I can't afford it at the moment. Half the time I can't even afford to feed myself. So
You're subscribed to one person and one person only. That is JV.
he hasn't got it turned on. He turned his off.
Not what I was talking about. You're subscribed to him for life.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Trivia Quest. It's literally Trivial Pursuit for kids.
We're not doing trivia questions tonight. We're just that's too weird.
No, we are not. Ooh, the bubble. Yeah, it might actually give me something to watch after this. Ooh, 2.5 hours or 2 hours and 6 minutes. Cool. This looks absolutely terrible, so I'll probably watch it.
I'm gonna definitely not join up any more trivia question places because I end up. The questions are easy, so I don't want to keep on bugging. I want other people to win.
A pterodactyl dragon.
Ooh, a pterosaur.
No, it's like a T-Rex with pterodactyl wings that flies around like a hummingbird. This is terrible, and I want to watch this now. This looks so stupid.
What's it called?
The Bubble.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, it's a new movie that just popped out on Netflix this week.
Oh, Jenny and I are in the middle of watching The Adam Project.
Oh, dude, good movie.
We're not done with it yet.
I wasn't gonna say anything. I'm just saying it's a good movie.
We're in the middle of watching it, and Jenny had to do her live for her Color Street, and then I was doing mine with Ian right after that. So soon as we're done here, if not tomorrow, we're gonna watch it. The rest of it.
All right, folks, we're gonna call it right here so these guys can finish watch. Wait,
No. We can wait. I'm actually still surprised she's still up.
I was gonna say, is she still sitting over there?
Oh yeah.
Hi, Jenny.
Yeah, where she always sits, right there.
Right on, right in the corner.
That's her corner.
Down here, I thought nobody puts Jenny in the corner.
Oh, she puts me in the corner all the time. I'm wrong. I'm wrong a lot, apparently.
Well, stop doing things that make her put you in the corner.
It's on Stan. Yellowstone's on Stan.
Say what?
Stan? Yellowstone is on
David
Stan.
Duchovny.
Okay. I don't know that one.
Stan?
I don't know that one.
I've never heard of Stan.
Maybe it's an
I
Australian
had an
thing.
old manager named Stan.
I'm here.
I'm gonna be finding my sunglasses in the morning.
Their
I'm
prices
gonna say
go.
right now, this bubble has like a huge
Hey, hon.
all-star cast for it.
Jeff also says hi, Jenny.
Hello.
Just say hi, Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
And Grace probably says the
Morning,
same thing.
Jeff.
Hi, Grace.
Hi,
You're the-
Jenny.
Oh, Mandy,
Hi,
obviously.
Mandy.
Love you, Jenny.
We do Mandy.
Just don't say it like Forrest Gump. Do not do that. She does not.
I love you, Jenny.
Yes.
I was about to, and then I was just like, nah, I'll be nice, because then she won't. If I ever go and visit, I'll have to sleep outside.
She'll probably give you a Gibbs slap.
Ooh, yeah. I don't think I need an NCIS slap to the back of the head.
Ooh, that'd be
Call
so
it
funny
Gibbs
to
slap
watch.
for a
though.
reason.
Watch.
Yep.
And you know this, Denozo, it was always Denozo that got it, too.
But you know what most people don't realize? Donoso was the first one he handpicked.
Mm-hmm.
And he did it on purpose. He got himself arrested on purpose to check out, see how good he actually was. And everybody thinks he's an idiot. He's not.
No, Denozo is one of the smarter ones out of all of them. He always gives them
Except for
flack
McGee, with the exception of McGee.
Well, McGee was a computer nerd, so him and what's her name were always like
Abby,
figuring stuff out. Yeah.
okay. The person who played Abby actually was the person she was portraying. She actually has a degree in that.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, she was really one of those people. And McGee's character went to Johns Hopkins and MIT. And they always relied on McGee for help outside of their building until they said, well, we can't do that anymore. So you're going to have to stay.
No, I liked McGee. McGee was funny. Him and Denozo worked pretty well together.
Yeah. About Ziva.
Oh,
I love her.
Yeah.
Ziva was like, she was OP.
Yeah.
Ziva David.
Abby?
No, not anymore. Now it's Denozo.
Abby's gone.
Abby's gone.
Yeah, she left the series on her own volition due to apparently some random scandalous stuff but we're not going to go into the details of that.
Also, she was also allergic to the hair dye that she had to wear, and the tattoo dye that they had to use for her tattoos and stuff. That was part of it too, but not the main reason, but just part of it. Because naturally, she's a blonde.
Well, no, that's just not good enough.
Well,
I'm heartbroken.
Well, she was. I actually have a picture somewhere of somebody drew something at a reenactment event that I went to. Did a fairy picture that looks like Abby, so I call her the Abby Fairy. Very gothic.
Ooh, choose or die.
Why do I keep on hearing echo?
It's probably on my side. Yep. Give me a second. Ooh, Amanda's echoing.
Oh, that's right. He was in Hocus Pocus.
No, he wasn't. Really?
What? I poke you. Oh, you want to?
Boogity,
No.
boogity.
It's not me. Don't blame me.
Sean, the guy who plays McGee, is left-handed. Yes.
Handed to the left.
He was in Hocus Pocus.
Was
Which was really cool. Yeah. And the fact is, they're coming out with a sequel.
Why?
I don't know. Why do they do anything anymore?
I mean, Hocus Pocus ended with, like, they should have just left it the way it ended. I mean, I personally think it ended it on a decent note, and they should not be making a sequel.
It comes out this year.
They've made a new Hocus Pocus.
Yep. It came out. It's coming out this year.
I've watched it.
Oh, you already have? No, it
Think
came
I
out
have.
last month. Yeah, they even have Doug Jones back. And people want
I'm
to know.
still waiting for the final chapter of Army of the Dead, or not Army of the Dead, Army of Darkness, the series.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they made a TV series, and it was like 3 or 4 seasons, and I'm waiting for the final season or the last 2 seasons. Oh, it was absolutely terrible, but I couldn't stop watching it.
29 years.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, for Hocus Pocus.
They actually brought back Doug Jones as William Butcherson, Billy Butcherson.
The kid?
No, the zombie.
Oh,
The one that had his
wow.
mouth sewn shut and he cut it open with his kid's pocket knife.
Yeah.
He was the good guy. He didn't want to be there. He just was there. He was Sarah's boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, who was poisoned by Winifred and brought back as a zombie.
If you want a good set to watch, is it's on Netflix. It should still have it on there. I watched him in reverse order because they dropped the stupid first one after the second one.
Series and just like that, and The Flight Attendant, or binge every episode of Euphoria,
Is that
Game of
me?
Thrones, and loads
Mhm.
more. You to
Oh.
binge?
That's not me.
Well, anyways, as I was trying to say, a good set of movies to watch, and they're pretty long. You want to watch Army of Thieves,
Sorry,
Seen
sorry.
it.
Army of the Damned.
Seen the Army of Thieves. Have not seen the Army of the Dead. Army of the Dead.
Army of the Dead, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, we were.
It's the
we were
second.
looking
It's
for- we're gonna look at
literally
that.
the sequel.
That the guy who's a safecracker is amazing in that movie.
Yeah, he was in the second. He's in the Army of the Dead, and I watched it, and I'm like, when I watched the first one, I'm like, that guy looks familiar, and then you get to the end of the first movie, and all of that, him being in the last one, completely makes sense.
The thing is, they mention it in Army of the Thieves of the Zombie Apocalypse. They
Yeah,
mention it. They don't talk about. You don't see it. They talk about it.
yeah, they make like 3 references to it during the movie,
But you
and
don't see it.
the last reference they made was that it was happening in Las Vegas.
Right, but they don't mention that. They don't show anything. They just. But the thing, though, the Vegas part is where he was at, where he set up his shop.
Oh, he wasn't in Vegas because they recruited him and then they had to fly. He was in, I think it was like London or something.
No,
'Cause he
that's where
wasn't from America. He was
they-
like Swiss or something like that.
No, he was in Vegas.
I'll have to check a look at the end of that again, but I'm pretty sure he wasn't. But because they recruited him for his skills, and then like I said, the last scene of the Army of
first movie.
Thieves.
Yeah,
And I was like, I watched and I saw that, and I was like, now the second movie completely makes sense.
and he's looking for that. He was looking for that particular thing that they already had, which makes reason why it brought him into the second movie in the first place.
Yep, because they found the Holy Trinity, the last one,
Yeah, the safe.
and it's in one of the towers in Vegas, being overrun by zombies.
Zombies. But the thing is, I found that movie by accident, and it's a good movie.
Well, it had popped up on there, and I was like, because the guy, like I said, I watched the second movie first, like 2 or 3 months before the first pop.
I've never even heard of it until I saw the first one. So,
And then I'd seen it, and I'm like, that guy looks really familiar, and I couldn't figure out why until I watched the movie, and then I was like, that's the guy from, and I was just like, boom, light bulb.
yeah, I would watch him in other movies. I would. He's good.
Yeah, I got bored the other day and I actually watched Blade Runner 2049.
I'm sorry.
It actually wasn't that bad. I'm all right when they make remakes of specific certain movies as long as they have the original cast, like some of the original cast in it. And they had that. They had the original Blade Runner in here, which was Harrison Ford.
Right.
So
They
he was.
They should have had him there in the first place.
Yeah, it's like when they did the Longest Yard, that football movie with Adam Sandler.
Right.
That movie almost did not get made because Burt Reynolds said that he's like, you guys cannot remake this movie unless I'm in it.
Right.
Because he was one of the original cast characters for that particular movie.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Burt Reynolds was one of the original from the Longest Yard.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
It's the same with oh my god. There's a whole bunch of other movies too that are the exact same way. Flash Gordon.
The original. I love that movie.
The original, when they remade it, they almost weren't able to remake it because the original Flash Gordon said here's the stipulations. If you want to remake this, you have to cast me in there somewhere.
I think it's fair.
Yeah, it makes sense for like all those iconic movies. So a lot of these movies have, even if it's 30, 40 years down the road, they still have the original Flash Gordon. He was like the guy's dad or uncle in this one. Or
The thing is, the only thing they did wrong with the original Flash Gordon movie is that it wasn't his voice.
Oh,
What do you mean?
My dad can't even watch that movie without because my dad, like I said, my dad's an engineer. So when he watched that movie, he was like, that's a part off of a steam, freaking steam water heater or something like that. And I was like, I haven't actually watched the original one because that was before my time. I would have
But the music is so good in that movie.
Ones.
The music was so awesome in that one.
I still have no clue what you're talking about.
Okay, Flash Gordon, with the theme song written and sung by Queen.
Yeah.
That movie is iconic. But the main actor who played Flash, his voice was not good enough for them to record. So they dubbed his entire part with somebody else, with a different voice actor over his own real voice.
What I couldn't stand was his flying scooter thing it was like a cross between a scooter and a surfboard. I'm like,
no, actually, it looked like a cross between a scooter and
like the bottom of a jet ski.
A treadmill.
Yeah, with the whole framing of a jet ski. It was I vaguely remember that thing, and then they had the two stupid blasters in the front.
Right, but I loved the guy who's the general of the Hawk people. He was one of my favorites.
I can't even remember him. I'm not even. I'll have to see if I can find Flash Gordon, like the original Flash Gordon.
I think we should do a Flash Gordon watch party just because we need to.
Oh, that'd be awesome. We just sit here and just watch it, like start at the exact same time just sit here, just critique as we're watching.
We could do a total Riff Tracks version of it if we wanted to.
Dude, I'll just sit here. I'll turn my camera around so we can all just at the same time. Like you could do the same thing. You could turn yours toward the TV, and we could just sit here and chat over the whole thing.
Oh yeah, but we do it on your channel, not mine.
It'll be fine on yours, even if you're monetized, because we're doing commentary.
Okay.
So as far as I know, they should not be able to ding us.
I was worried. I mean, I can turn off my monetization for a video, so I can
actually.
at least
You know
do
what?
that.
While I'm at it, let me see if I can find it on Netflix.
Oh, I can look too. I can look on Prime.
Oh, I don't have Prime.
I got Prime.
What's it called?
Flash Gordon.
It's not on Netflix.
I've got it on Stan.
I got it.
Yeah, I don't have it on
1980.
Netflix. Yeah, like I said, that movie came out before I was squeezed out. Ooh. What is this?
Oh man, I gotta pay for
Is
it.
it that?
I got 3 different versions of it. I got free with ads. I got it. I can get it. I can watch it with ads, which I can deal with. This
Oh,
is like
we would if I could get it on here, we would just have to pause during the ads and then resume as the ad end.
yeah. So we can do that. So we can actually make comments in between the ads. Oh, Blake's got it on VHS tape.
Ooh, you lucky turd.
That's awesome.
That thing is worth. You realize that thing is worth money if it's in good condition.
Yeah, especially with the sleeve intact.
Yeah, if you ain't got any tracking lines on that sucker, boy, you're sitting on a gold mine.
If you had to dress up as one of the characters besides Flash, who would you dress up as?
I honestly don't even remember half the characters in there other than Flash Gordon. I told you, that movie was before my time, and I barely watched any of it. I think I watched literally like 5 minutes of it.
Okay, give me a second here. There is an actor that you might know. If you
I'm
don't
old, but I'm not that old.
remember, I was just in junior high when this came out.
Yeah, but you were still like 15.
Exactly.
Now, it would be nice if they had ever dropped second season of Jupiter's Legacy.
Yes.
Oh, actually, Amanda, if you have it on Netflix, you want to watch. They actually have an animated version. It's the second half of Jupiter's Legacy. It's called Super Crooks. And you trust me, you're gonna want to watch it because it literally ties into Jupiter's Legacy.
Okay, about this film, by the way, it's not a film. They call it a space opera.
Yeah, because what is that? It's like 2.5 hours long.
Let me see.
Something like that.
I got Jupiter Ascending.
Seen that one? It's okay.
No. Look for Super Crooks.
Look for Super Fuzz. That's an even better one.
Oh my God, Super Fuzz.
Yeah, look that one up.
Nah, right now, Amanda, because you've already seen Jupiter's Legacy, right?
Ascending.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen Jupiter Ascending. Jupiter's Ascending.
Yeah, so look for Super Crooks. It's the second half of that, but it's an animated series, and it's like I think it was like 25 episodes, or 15.
I have no idea how long it was. I can't find it.
13 episodes. Sorry.
No, it's not on Stan.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. But you don't have Netflix right now.
No.
I got. Let me check on Prime how long it is. 1 hour 24 minutes.
So kind of right near the threshold for that time level because I usually didn't want anything over. I think it was like an hour and a half at that time.
And the cast. Okay.
Oh, do they got season 2? Oh, yes.
Where's
They
it?
finally got season 2 of The Floor is Lava coming out. That series was hilarious.
Timothy Dalton.
Ooh,
in that
Dalton
movie.
was in that one.
You know who that is, right?
Yeah. I recognize the name. Can't put the name to the face, though, but
Try
Yeah.
James Bond.
which one?
He was Timothy Dalton. He was a Bond.
Was he the third Bond?
I don't know.
Because you had... it wasn't the fourth Bond, because the fourth Bond was...
Give me a second. Let me look.
I think it was the first or second one, because...
No. The second one was somebody completely different. He was from 86 to 94. Let's see here. I'm not sure which Bond he was, but
Okay, yeah, he's the James Bond I grew up with.
yeah, he was in. Let's see here. He's before. He was after Roger Moore, but before Pierce Brosnan. But I
Yeah,
think
he was the one that-
Pierce Brosnan did a really good job.
Yeah, Dalton was a good Bond, though. Like, really good Bond.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dalton did do a really good job, and so did oh my god, what was that old guy's name? You literally just said his name, Sean Connery.
Sean Connery was good too.
Sean Connery, I think, did Bond longer than Dalton did.
Well, he's not. I mean, there's more Bonds besides those guys.
Yeah, there was like 6 of them. Because the last
more
one
than
is
more than that.
what the heck was that guy's name? Finger Troll. Oh my god, I can't even remember. He did the not Die Another Day.
Live and Let Die.
No, it was James
Living
Bond,
Daylights?
No Time to Die or something like that.
No, he was in Living Daylight and The License to Kill. I'm looking right at the Wikipedia page.
Yeah, I'm looking at I just went to movies and TV shows after on the Timothy Dalton page. Yeah, he was in License to Kill. Yeah, looking at that. Flash Gordon, yeah, as you said. Oh, he's in The Rocketeer too. Oh, that's right. I forgot he was in that one.
He was the bad guy in The Rocketeer.
Yes. He was the guy that kept trying to take the dude's rocket.
I love The Rocketeer. I love movies like that.
That's a good one. Surprisingly, every time that comes up on Netflix when I run across it, I actually watch it again.
I haven't
I
seen
mean,
it
it
in a
came
while.
out nearly 25 years ago, but still.
Well, I can watch.
Actually, that came out
Go ahead.
because that came out in 91.
Okay, so we're going to do a watch party on Flash Gordon, maybe one on The Rocketeer, but I'm not sure.
Rocketeer came out 30 years ago? Jesus. I'm doing the math right because it's 2022. That came out in 91. That's 31 years.
I can't get The Rocketeer. I don't want to have to pay for it.
No, it's one of those ones where if you're on here's the thing. I figured out the secret to Netflix. If you get enough people searching for a certain title, Netflix puts it on there.
Oh, no, I wasn't looking on Netflix. I was looking on Prime.
Oh, I'm just looking through the stuff that's in here.
Sorry about that.
Oh, you're in my seat.
Tales from Earthsea was good, but that's an anime. Timothy Dalton was in that one?
I said move, not just sit there and do nothing. Come on, move. Hey,
Oh, great. Now
Welcome back, Jeff.
I think that's it right there. Let's see.
You missed it. We had a whole discussion on
Yeah.
Flash Gordon and possibly doing a watch party on that one. And we were talking about Timothy Dalton, which led to The Rocketeer, which, you know, there's a whole different movie setup. Okay, Mandy, favorite classic or cult film of all time to you?
what would you class as a cult classic?
Okay, have you ever heard of the Rocky Horror Picture Show?
Yeah, I know I have that one. Anywho,
If I had a what?
all right. I hate to do this, folks, but I have to step down for a bit because I'm gonna go take a. I'm gonna go get myself a wet.
Okay, go take a shower.
Yeah.
Go take it somewhere else.
Yeah.
See you, Dad.
I might be back, but you guys may or may not be done when I get back, so I will just sit down here in the
Basement.
hollow basement for a bit.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. The Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of it?
Yeah, I have.
That is a cult film.
All right.
It wasn't a box office blowout at first, but after that, it gained a following and everything else. Hence the word cult film. I have seen that movie over 86 times. I know it's stupid, but I did it.
I don't think I've heard of it, but I don't remember watching it.
Tim Curry's in that one. And let's see who else is in that one. Susan Sarandon, Barry Bostwick, Meatloaf, the singer, is in that one.
Really?
Yeah. Some
Is he really in it?
Yeah. You need to see the movie. It's better if you see it in a theater than on your computer or your TV or whatever, because it's an audience participation film because it's not the same when you watch it by yourself. Usually when you have people there who are in costume and all this other stuff who could recite the movie verbatim. I've seen people who can do that and all that stuff. So,
Okay.
but that's what a cult film is.
Well, I don't know if they're cult films or not, but I like the Saw movies.
I've never been a fan of horror films.
Predator versus Aliens and just Aliens.
They're okay, I guess. I'm still kind of a mild horror flick thing, which I'm not a fan. But that's if you are, more power to you.
I don't like a lot of horror films, but there are a few that I love to watch, like the Saw movies. I haven't watched them in God knows how long now.
Okay, I can go down a list of the movies that I love to watch. I can watch over and over again. What?
Stan's got them.
What do you mean?
Stan's got all the Saw movies.
Oh, you go right ahead and watch those. I'll just keep you away from there. I don't like nightmares.
I'll get nightmares too. But
My favorite movie of all time is Hackers. Angelina Jolie, Johnny Lee Miller, Matthew Lillard. The music was just outstanding.
Blake's all-time favorite is Predator.
I'm not, like I said, I'm not a fan of like movies like that.
To be honest, I don't have an all-time favorite.
I also see the Robin Hood with Errol Flynn is another good one for me. It's another good one.
I do like Avatar though.
It was okay.
And I can't wait for them to drop number 2 at the end of the year.
I will watch it, but I'm not. Like I said, I'm not. I wouldn't go out of my way to watch it, but I will watch it. Let's see what's another good one that I like.
I have a horrible feeling that they're talking it up more than what it's actually going to be. To be honest.
Okay, another good one. I guess I like. It's like one of my all-time favorites is McClintock with John Wayne.
No, I don't know.
Spartacus Dan, really interesting. That's a good choice.
I like a lot of. I'm more into kids movies, to be honest. Like How to Train Your Dragon and stuff like that.
Okay, those are good movies. We like those. We also like what was it? My personal favorite is the old-fashioned Disney films. The live-action Disney films, not the cartoon Disney films. I'm not sure if you know much about those.
No.
Like Flubber, the son of Flubber.
Flubber. Yep.
Not the one with Robin Williams, but the one with Fred McMurray.
There's more than one?
Yeah, the one you saw with Robin Williams was a remake.
Oh.
Yeah, you didn't know that, did you?
No.
And there's what else is there? A good one. Well, let me, because when I was growing up, every Sunday they used to have the Disney Sunday movie, and they'd show Disney family films every Sunday, and that was the things we did on Sunday evenings before, and they'd show the Disney Castle, and Tinkerbell would come up and does her little thing, and Old Yeller was a one on that. Let's see here. I'm not sure if they had.
I'm trying to look for it, but I can't find it. The original Flubber.
Yeah. I think they might have also called it The Absent-Minded Professor.
Okay. The Absent Mind Professor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here. One was actually one of the Scott Bakula's first TV appearances, I believe.
Mhm.
It was called I-Man, about a guy who became indestructible when he inhaled some alien atmosphere.
Okay.
The Parent Trap 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Parent Trap's cool.
Yeah. Not Quite Human.
No, I haven't heard of that one.
The Last Electric Night.
Nope, haven't heard that one.
I'm still. Let's see here. Let's see here.
Have you watched the movie Stardust?
Stardust is a good movie.
Yeah. I like that one. I wish they'd make a number 2 on that. That'd be nice.
Oh man, I can't remember when they. I'm just trying to see if I can find the list of actual movies that they used to do. I'm sorry, I got to. Ian, close your door. He's playing a zombie video game. It's getting a little bit annoying.
Zombie.
No, when you hear somebody go, it gets a little, disconcerting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Golden Compass. Did you watch that one?
seen that one?
What did you think of that one?
It was okay. Jenny liked it better than I did, though.
I was slightly disappointed in Nicole Kidman's acting.
Well,
To
I
me,
didn't watch it.
it was
I wasn't worried about Nicole Kidman.
No, but how she acted. Like it to me, it came across as it was too forced.
Right. It usually it happens. Let's see here. What's a good one? Man, I got to get to the ones where I actually was alive when they used to play. They played some of these TV shows. The Boy Who Stole the Elephant came out in 1970. I was 3 years old. Justin Morgan Had a Horse. That's a good one. It's about the Morgan horses and how they came to be.
I haven't seen that one.
Let's see here. Kit Carson and the Mountain Men.
No.
Beyond Which Mountain?
Beyond Rich.
Which Mountain? Yeah. The Girl Who Spelled Freedom. Return to Treasure Island. I-Man, which I mentioned earlier. The Parent Trap 2.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Young Harry Houdini. Not Quite Human, which, by the way, you need to see that one. It's a good one. 14 going on 30.
I think I've seen that. Don't they swap bodies?
Something like that. No, that's where she was started off at 14 and she woke up as a 30-year-old.
Think I may have seen that one.
Great Expectation is a miniseries. Not Quite Human 2. Parent Trap Hollywood Honeymoon. Wow, there's so many of them. Sky High. Loved that movie. Kurt Russell was so awesome in that movie.
Sky High.
Oh, you need to see Sky High because one of my favorite actresses is in that movie. Linda Carter. And if you have to ask yourself who she was, I'm sure someone in the chat can tell us. The Shaggy Dog, good one. Swiss Family Robinson, yes. Yours, Mine, and Ours. Which version, Jeff? There's 2 versions. I like the Lucille Ball version.
See you later, Jeff.
Night, Jeff. Thank you for coming. Mary Poppins, Pippi Longstocking. Those are the things they showed on Disney Sunday movies. Wonder Woman, Jeff, you got it. She was the Wonder Woman, Linda Carter Wonder Woman. You know who that? Did you ever see that one?
No.
Okay, give me a minute. I'll show you a picture. Okay, here's the picture, Mandy. That came out in the 70s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So I've seen the new Wonder Woman.
not the same.
Yeah.
But she is in the new one. At the end of the movie, where she saves that little girl, that's
Yeah.
her. That's her, Linda Carter.
Oh.
So, yes. I haven't seen the sequel yet, but I want to. Jenny said it wasn't as good as she thought it was going to be. Bionic Woman, yes, that was a very good one. And $6 Million Man. Love those things. A-Team, really good. The original A-Team, not the movie. Yeah, those they made TV shows back in the day. MacGyver, the original MacGyver.
I like MacGyver.
With Richard Dean Anderson.
Yeah.
You
The
know,
new dude that took over, it just doesn't suit him.
Yeah, Lucas Toll or something like that, whatever his name is. It's not the same.
No.
Is it a good show? Yes, they do put on a good show, but it's not the same.
No, I remember watching one episode or a bit of one episode and gone, nah. And I haven't watched it since.
Yeah. By the way, did you know in the Bionic Woman series, Bionic People series, there was a famous actress who, as a young girl, was bionic? If you know anything about the series.
No, I don't know it.
You don't know? Oh, man. Sandra Bullock.
Yeah.
Bionic. Yep. Sandra Bullock was a bionic teen.
What do you mean by bionic teen?
She was one of the next, was supposed to be the next bionic woman, technically, before they decided that didn't work out.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. And when they remade it, where Steve Austin's son was bionic and made him even faster, oh man, that was interesting. Yeah, MacGyver did rock. They actually, when they made Dalton a part of the team and they added some people, it wasn't so great.
I tell you, I love the movie and I love the TV series, but Stargate.
Yep. Well, Stargate, the series would start with Kurt Hun. Love.
What?
Kurt, the person who was in the first Stargate. Who was it?
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell. Yeah.
Yeah.
He who was Snake Plissken in the Escape from New York and Escape from L.A. And the
Yeah.
computer who wore tennis shoes.
I love
And
Stargate. I used to watch that.
And he was
all the
also
time.
in The Strongest Man in the World and a few others.
Okay.
Knight Rider. The new Knight Rider was not bad, but they could have done so much more. But the original one was better. Airwolf, I hope they do not remake Airwolf because Jan Michael Vincent is going to be hard to replace. Because when they tried to replace him with his brother at the end of the series, it didn't work. At least not to me. And Dragnet, the movie, well, funny, not as good as the original. Most people don't remember Emergency One, Jeff. Leave It to
I haven't
Beaver? Probably not, Dan. It's like someone trying to redo Gilligan's Island without Bob Denver. Not gonna
Gilligan's
happen.
Island was a good movie.
Series. It was a
The
TV
series.
It was a sitcom.
Then what am I thinking of?
They
The
did
one I
make
watched.
no, they did make like 4 or 5 films,
Okay.
including one with the Globetrotters. Welcome back, Grace. Now,
Welcome back, Grace.
trying to redo the Honeymooners, I don't think they could do it. I hope they don't do it because I just no Jackie Gleason. Smoking the Bandit, if you want to talk about a movie, but that was a good movie. They're just like Hollywood has no new ideas anymore.
No, they're just trying to go back from the old and expect it to be good.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, they just think, it's like when they tried to do please forgive me for saying so, but the all-girl Ghostbuster cast
I didn't
work.
like that.
Most people didn't. It made no sense. They had no connection to the rest of them.
Yeah. Like the new Ghostbuster one that's just been released with the kids.
That one actually is connected because
I didn't mind that because they had the originals
cast
at the end.
Yep.
Or towards the end, but you know what I mean?
Her grandfather was one of the originals.
Yeah, because I watched that not
He's
last
related,
night,
so that makes
the
sense.
night before.
I haven't seen that one yet, but I want to.
It's good. I didn't mind it.
Okay, but don't tell me about it. I just seen bits and pieces of it. I just want to actually see it. I don't know Texas Across the River, but I do like John Wayne movies. Just to let you know, I'm
Not a
very big
fan.
You're not a fan. That's fine. That's cool. But if you want to watch a really good John Wayne film that's not military and not a Western, check out The Quiet Man. That is a very, very good film.
Okay.
There's no war. There's no cowboys. It's set in Ireland, actually. So you might like that one. And it still stars Maureen O'Hara and John Wayne.
Yep.
And it's a good film.
And it's called The Quiet Man.
The Quiet Man, yeah.
Okay.
You got to check it out. It's actually pretty cool.
I will look it up and have a squiz.
That was McClintock. Blake, are you still here? We still have 5 people in here. That's so freaky. Like day before yesterday, I had like 11 people still in here watching, and that was really late.
Yeah.
I know that was freaky. Having that many people. So how you holding up, Mandy? You okay?
I'm here, there, and everywhere. About the same as last time, to be honest.
Okay. Let's see here. I'm trying to think of a good TV show, a movie you might have liked as a little girl. Let me see here.
I liked Water Rats.
I don't know that one.
I think it's an Australian one.
I have seen what is it called? It's an Australian TV series about kids who survived apocalypse in a mall. Dang it. It'll come to me when I least expect it. But I watched that one. I don't get a lot of Australian TV, but I do watch it. Just like watching Flipper. Flipper was a thing you watched.
Yeah. Little Rascals is awesome.
I've never been in that one. I've never been but as Herbert T says, or Dan, you got to see The Quiet Man. It's really, really good. Really, really high rate good actors in that movie too.
Yeah.
And
Blue Heelers was another one.
Huh?
Blue Heelers was another one I watched when I was a kid.
Blue Heelers. I know what a blue heeler is. It's a dog.
Blue Heeler is like a cop show.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's Australian cop show. It's because when we were in high school, one day of the week we got to stay up late to watch one of our favourite shows. My sister used to watch Blue Heelers, and I used to watch Water Rats.
Now, how do you spell that?
Which one?
Yours.
Water Rats. It's water and rats.
Okay, I have to look that one up. Okay. Sydney Harbor tackling. Okay. There's a crime show.
It's a crime show, yeah.
Okay.
So I used to stay up and watch Water Rats, and Linda used to watch Blue Heelers.
Okay, there's year were you born? I'm just curious.
86.
Okay, so you would have been in the 90s. I'm looking at 90s TV show in Australia.
Yeah.
Okay. Farthingwood. I'm not familiar with that one. Bananas and Pajamas?
Yeah.
Gumby, Magic School Bus. Everybody loved this.
Yep.
Captain Planet and the Planeteers. Everybody liked that one.
Arthur, have you heard of that one?
Yeah. The Secret World of Alex Mack. I like that one. Rugrats.
Yeah, I love Rugrats.
Wild Thornberries.
No.
I did not care much for Cat Dog. So
I loved Cat Dog. Did you watch or do you know Franklin?
I think I remember Franklin. Yeah, it was about the turtle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember him.
I used to watch that.
Madeline.
Yep.
Hey Arnold.
Yep.
Wind in the Willows. I did know that one.
I love Wind in the Willows.
And the Busy World of Richard Scarry. Kim Possible and the Powderpuff Girls. Flintstones, obviously. Everybody watched Flintstones.
Yeah.
And the Jetsons.
Yep. And the Jetsons.
Sailor Moon, I didn't watch that much, but I did watch the Power Rangers.
I watched a little bit of Sailor Moon. I didn't mind it.
Babar and Little Bear. No, I didn't really care for those too much. Rocco's Modern Life, I didn't care for either.
I like that.
Sabrina the Teenage Witch, I did watch. Daria, Only caught a little bit of Animorphs.
Daria, I only watched a few of. I didn't think that much of it.
Thomas the Tank Engine. Doug.
Doug.
Ren and Stimpy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I watched Ren and Stimpy. Recess was good. I didn't know anything about The Weekenders or Ship to Shore. I'm not familiar with that one. Heartbreak High. Blue's Clues. Everybody watched that.
No, I didn't like that.
I ignored Barney and Friends.
Not very keen on Barney and Friends.
Yeah, most people aren't. Angry Beavers. Oh,
Yeah.
I did not know that. Grace is that, but Bananas in Pajamas. The Stooge, was Jerry Lewis, wasn't it, Dan? Love Jerry Lewis movies.
What booster? So Blue Healers has Lisa McEwen, John Wood, Julia Nihil, Martin Sachs, Grant Bowler, Jane Alsop, Ditch Harvey, what's his Damien Walsh Howley.
I don't know. You're asking me like I know Australian TV that well. I don't.
Well, they're Australian actors.
I know a few, not a lot. Ren and Stimpy was really, really. I would never. Right, if growing up, I would never. If Ian was watch around the era where Ren and Stimpy was, I would not want him watch Ren and Stimpy because of just the way how gross it was. But nowadays he wouldn't. He doesn't care. Oh, The Girl from Tomorrow. Minty dinosaurs. Oh man, I remember dinosaurs.
Brumby or Brum.
I'm not familiar with that one.
Saddle Club.
I'm not familiar with, but Beast Wars I did know. That was a Transformers Beast Wars. Let's see here. Now You See It. I think I've heard of that one.
Genie from Down Under was a good one. I love that one.
I think I may have heard of that one. Gargoyles. Love that one.
I haven't heard that one.
Oh, it's about gargoyles, literally. Double Dare.
The Ferals.
I've heard of them, yeah.
Radis the Rat and Medicliana the Cat.
No clue on that one. Oh, that's what Brum is. Okay, it's about a car.
Yeah.
Okay, it popped up on my list. Are You Afraid of the Dark? It was a good one, yeah. Love dinosaurs. Alf was a good one too. I mean, everybody watched Happy Days and Mork and Mindy and what else came up? Barney Miller was probably before your time. How about Night Court?
No.
Okay. I think I'm getting ready to call it, Mandy, because I'm tired.
Yeah, no worries.
My goosebumps, but Cliff is still in the building, but he answered. He's here back from his shower, apparently. But I hate to tell you, folks, it's time for me to get some sleep.
All right. I'll see you on the next one.
Oh wow, we were here almost 3.5 hours, so that's pretty good, no
Yeah.
matter what. And I had fun. Ian had a blast being able to show the stuff that he had found. And if you guys want to see more of it, I will encourage him to show off more of his finds in the future, as well as my series of showing off what I find in the future.
Yeah.
So if you guys are if you guys want me to find things to see if I can find them, I will do so, and just see what we could find. Who knows? That might be something we can consider. So that's going to
Sounds
be it.
good to me. All
And
right. See you later, Colin. See you, chat.
Be well, everybody. Good night. Farewell. Vidas and goodbye, as the saying goes. Thanks for being up here as a co-host, Mandy and Cliff. I really appreciate it. Thanks for coming. Good night. Good night, Grace. Good night, Dan. Good night, Blake. Good night, me.